Ladies and gentlemen, here is Kim Madsen again. This is, you know, this started as an idea because we were locked down around the world 1 month ago with these Zoominars, and I thought, let's make a Zoominar this weekend while we are locked down. Now, this is the fourth weekend we are locked down all over the world, so why not continue our success here? We are now about 5,500 members in the webinar group on the Facebook, and right now we have 1,500 registrants, while we also know that the live video on YouTube is going to be spread. Yesterday, we had 3,500 seeing the live video on YouTube. So about 5,000 people yesterday, and I think it'll be minimum the same today, because we have our absolutely, without any doubt, best product trainer worldwide live with us. And I'm saying this because I know there's a lot of product trainers around the world, and that's really good. But Martina, she's just not another product trainer. She's the product trainer. And I can tell you this, that the last training she did, she was honored by having students in her class like Steve Hatchett and Holly Stout. It's not a lot of product trainers who have legends like them in her class. And I know she has prepared 115 slides today. I can, this is hundreds of hours of work. It's not just something you do. And to top it up, she even put reference lists, so it's backed up whatever she says, scientifically, facts, and etc. She knows all about the compliance. Of course, it's impossible to know the compliance in each country around the world. Nobody knows. But this is up to you to work with this data you're getting and how you can follow your local compliance. So let me make this disclaimer right away, that we have no responsibilities for any kind of compliance in any country. Martina knows more about, also of course all about the Danish one, but this is not a Danish training, this is a worldwide training. And so we are following the US compliance. So I want to welcome all of you to an exciting Sunday here, and you have all my respect that you're going to spend at least 3 hours. When I say at least, it's because last time you had so many questions, and Martina kept on staying with you guys 1.5 hours more. So, I cannot tell you how much I respect Martina. First of all, spending all this time to get all the correct training, knowledge, everything, putting into slides, and then sitting here 3 hours without any payment and maybe only a few downlines watching out of all these thousands. And this is the spirit of Rex. This is the spirit of forever. This is our spirit, that sharing is caring. That the power of forever is the power of love. Love to the product, love to the people, love to you guys, love to the company. What more, Martina is everything of the spirit. She's here to give, not to get. She get nothing. She don't even know who is there. I don't know too, by the way. So we don't know who is there. We don't see you. We don't hear you. But we love you. That's for sure. And we love our products, because we know, and Martina knows, that as more you know about the products, as more people you can help. And as more people you can help, as more business you will make. And as more business you will make, as more new FBOs you can recruit. That's very simple. So it starts with the products. And I love to say start with the business, but honestly, we are depending on our products, because this is what makes our company so unique, is we have end consumers. We are a true direct selling company. I know a lot of companies out there who claim that they're a direct selling company, but that's fake news. To take Trump's, that's fake news, because if you do not have an end consumer buying this product to retail price, you are not a direct selling company. Because if you don't have direct consumers buying retail, you cannot be a direct selling company. Are you getting me? So when I hear about all these binary system where you can get rich very fast, and they have some kind of funny product that they boost in prices, they're not even manufacturing them, and then they claim they're direct selling company. This is not correct. We have big companies who got big fines and were locked down in recruiting in UK and other places because they could not put proof that they had an end consumer. So how do we get end consumers? By knowing more about our products, the sales bullet points, why people need the product without doing medical claims, and to know, to give you self-confidence, to believe that you believe in the product. Because if you don't believe in the products, how can you ever recommend the products? If you're not excited about the products, really excited, not excited because of the money, but excited because you love the products, your business will grow faster. So so now, I don't know if Martina will give you a break during these 15 minutes, but I know that she's loaded, she's ready. And I also know she's that close to go Eagle. Again, I think since you started, every year you qualify Eagle. So I want to test my noise here. Do I have some noise in my office? Let me check. Yeah, we have noise. Let me hear from you out there. Where are you from? Who is here? It's the whole world here today again. Let me put in your chat, where are you from? You are from what? Zambia, South Africa, India, Kuwait, Belgium, Denmark, of course, Ireland, Greece, Nigeria, Tanzania, Sweden, Austria. You are there from the entire world. Again, we are here. Isn't this wonderful that we can be together every weekend here? We can be together all daytime, because we have a situation where we are at home. Work from home have never been stronger. The whole world is here, and the very, very best trainer is here. So let's welcome Martina Banach from Copenhagen, Eagle manager, and absolutely our best product trainer ever. So welcome to Martina. Give me a big scream out there. We don't hear you, we don't see you. We want you on the chat to go crazy. Welcome, Martina. Now we need your audio. We don't hear you. I will unmute you from here. Okay, Martina, now we hear you.
Okay, am I on? You don't hear me?
Don't worry.
Can you see me?
We don't hear you.
You don't hear me. Hang on.
Okay, we hear you.
You hear me?
Now we hear you.
I need to share my screen. I don't have anywhere I can share my screen. Hang on.
Yeah, in the middle, in the green button in the middle. You see down? Chat.
Can you see my screen? No?
Are you sharing your screen beside the chat function? There's a green button.
There it is. Got it. Thank you.
Welcome, Martina. I will mute up. So you have the stage on your own as you prefer.
Hang on, I need to. Hang on. There we go. Finally, sorry about that. Sometimes the technique is not as it's supposed to be. Gonna move this, there we go. Thank you so much for spending your Sunday with me. It's absolutely a pleasure to be able to share my passion and knowledge with all of you. As Kim said, I can't see you, I don't know who you are, but it doesn't really matter because the passion for the products is #1 for me. That's the reason why I started with Forever, was the products. And remember, the products builds our company. It's CCs, and the CCs are generated from products. And the funny thing is, the more you know about the products, the less you have to say. Usually people that don't know very much, they talk a lot. But when you know and you have the knowledge inside, then you can recommend things for people and you don't have to explain. And they will feel that you are sure what you are talking about. They will feel your confidence and they will trust you. So I'm going to share a bit about my knowledge so you can get knowledge. And it's not for you to become a product expert, not at all. This is all about you getting some basic knowledge that you can have in the back of your mind. So when you talk to people, you know what to recommend. Here we go again. Doesn't quite work for me. Hang on. There we go. This presentation is for educational purpose only, and you can't use it as sales material. And I prefer you to listen and take notes rather than taking, you know, filming it or doing. You can watch the replay afterwards. We are going to have questions in the end. So in the end, I'm going to turn off my share screen and I can enter the Q&A. Because there's so much going on in the chat. So I will take all the questions for the Q&A in the end. And I'll be here as long as you need me, but hopefully I've been thorough so you don't have that many questions. My name is Martina Banak. I've been in the business for 4 years. I'm an Eagle manager. As Kim said, I started the first year when I entered, I became an Eagle manager. I'm also a member of Key Scandinavia, which is an advisory board in Scandinavia. I'm a CDESCO certified skin specialist in dermatology. And this is why I love our skin products, because I know what they contain and I know what they do for our skin. I'm also a medical examiner masseur, and I'm also a nutritional physiologist, meaning I know what nutrition does in the cellular level in the body. That's what we spoke about last time. This time I'm going to concentrate on skincare. And it's every time when I do trainings, for me, it's important you understand how the skin works, why our products are so amazing, and how they affect our skin. So again, you're going to get some anatomy lessons, and you're going to get some skincare lessons as well. But first, who am I? What I do apart from Forever, I have 4 other companies. So I'm quite busy. And when people tell me they don't have time, I just look at them and shake my head. Because actually you can do anything you want if you want to. And for me, Forever isn't a job. It isn't work. For me, it's a lifestyle. It's me. So I don't see it as a job. Does that make sense? I have a jewelry company named La Chance, which is a company that makes jewelry that has old stories and old, what do you call that? I don't remember the word. It has old stories to it. It's from Buddhism and Hinduism, like my Om necklace, for example. It's from the Chinese astrology. It's all different. They have stories that go back thousands of years. And it's tools to reach your goals that you have in life. I also work as approved practitioner by Lorisian Laboratories with food intolerance, which is anti-inflammatory living and eating, and to help to remove inflammatory response in the body. I am also a facilitator and patient care manager for Lux Surgery, which is a company that helps people go to Colombia and get base liposuction. I'm also a speaker, lecturer. I'm about to write a book, and I love to globetrot. I have a family. My daughter, Olivia, she's 20 years old. I have a young, handsome husband and a lovely little dog. And that's what my world is all about. They are the most important thing for me in my world, of course. We're going to talk a bit about the skin. The skin is actually the biggest organ we have. It covers our whole body. But the skin is the outer layer. Remember, if you want to look good on the outside, you have to start on the inside. And that's why our aloe vera and our supplements are so important. Because even if you don't take the supplements, it will have an effect on your skin as well, because it's all well-being. The skin is very communicative. You can see on people what life they lived. You can see if they are worried or if they are happy, if they have smile wrinkles. You can see if they are healthy. The skin tells a lot. It tells a story. The skin is also very intelligent because the skin remembers how it was when it was younger. And the skin actually communicates, but very often people don't listen. The skin will tell you if it's tired. It will tell you if it's overexposed. And that's why our products are amazing, because they will actually meet the needs that our skin have. As time goes by, we get wrinkles, and wrinkles are naturally occurring. Remember, you can never remove a wrinkle. We do not have products that remove wrinkles. That is impossible. When you have a wrinkle, it's there forever. Even if you have plastic surgery and you tighten up the skin, all you do is you tighten out, you take out the wrinkle. It's not gone, it's still there. The biggest enemy to our skin is the sun. The sun is very drying and goes deep down into the skin and dries it out and can make a lot of damage down there. We also have gravity. So in time, everything starts hanging. The boobs, the butt, the skin, everything. We get the doggy hang. That's the gravity that pulls us down. But also you actually causes wrinkles to your skin as well. It's the way how we applicate our skincare. So if you're very rushed with your skin, if you're too hard on it, you will cause wrinkles. So you always have to be very gentle when you apply skincare products in your skin. And you always work upwards and out, upwards and out, upwards and out to follow the lines of the face. And when you use eye creams, you need to use your ring fingers. These are the weakest fingers we have. So you apply the eye cream and you dab carefully around the eye, dab around the eye. And then after, it's very good to put it on the lips, because the lips needs care as well. And our facial expressions. If we wrinkle a lot or we laugh a lot, everything gives us wrinkles. And of course, smoking. But I don't expect anyone of Forever people to smoke, because we are all about being healthier and fitter, right? So because smoking restricts blood flow and it blocks for the nutrients, because when we don't get blood flowing, we can't get nutrients into our cells. So smoking is very, very bad for your skin. And that's also pollution is bad for your skin. And this is why it's so important to rinse the skin every day. The skin has 7 layers. The 3 most important layers are the epidermis, dermis, and hypodermis. Hypodermis is also called the leather skin, and epidermis is called the outer layer. We have 3 building blocks of the skin. We have the collagen, and the collagen is like the mattress, boing, 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 like when you jump on the mattress. So boing, 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 that we have the texture in our skin. You also have elastin, and elastin is like the rubber band. It's how elastic your skin is, like the rubber band. And the older the rubber band gets, the drier it gets, the less elastic it is. And that's what happens to our skin as well. And then we have hyaluronic acid. And hyaluronic acid is very, very interesting, because what hyaluronic acid does, it goes in between the cells and fills up with liquid, so we get plum. So instead of a prune, we are a plum. We have 2 factors with our aging process. That's the intrinsic factor, which means inside, and the extrinsic factors, which are the outer factors. I just want to point out before I change the slide, please notice here that on the young skin, notice how many blood vessels there are compared to the older skin, where there are fewer blood vessels. And also you see in the young skin, they have all these organized collagen fibers. That's like a net holding the skin tight. And when we get older, it's really very spare and they're shattered. So it doesn't hold our skin as much. So we get the hang. And also see the young skin is smooth and the elderly skin is like hilltops. So the intrinsic factor, that's all our natural processes. It's our hormones, it's genetics, it's serum production. This you can do nothing about. This is your DNA. That's how you were born. And you can't alter it at all. But the extrinsic factor, here we can actually control 85%. So it's up to you how you age. We have the sun exposure. Sun, as I said, is very, very damaging on the skin. And this is why it's so important to take care when we are in the sun, and why it's very, very important that we use sun products when we're in the sun. But also caffeine intake. If you take too much caffeine, caffeine has an effect that our small capillaries, they retract. And again, that means the same as smoking. If you don't have the blood vessels out in the skin, you can't get oxygen and nutrients into your skin. So caffeine intake, not very good. So try to switch over to decaf. It's better for your skin. And again, cigarette smoke, it's the smoke is polluting, and the toxins in the cigarette stops the oxygen from flowing, so you don't get any nutrients in your skin. And the foods we eat. As I said, if you want to look good on the outside, you have to start on the inside. Hang on, I'm gonna help my dog. This is Oscar. So the foods are very important. And this is why it's so important to drink your aloe and eat your supplements, because they support your skin as well. Look at this man. Notice the difference on the right side of the face and the left side of the face. Try to guess what his job was or what he's doing. This man is a truck driver. It means he sits in his truck driving across America with the right side of the face in the sun, behind the window in his truck. So this is how damaging the sun is, even if you're behind glass. So remember, if you're even in an atrium or you're in your car, the sun is damaging, even though you don't get color, because here are the rays. They go very deep and they are very hurting, even if you try to protect behind glass, because it doesn't protect for these rays. There are many different rays in the sun. We have to understand, in order to understand our products, in order to understand how they work, we need to understand the acid mantle. And the acid mantle is a very thin layer on our skin. It's a protective layer, and it includes lactic acid, salty fatty acids, and other compounds that makes the skin more acidy. And we need this in order to protect the skin from fungus and from bacteria from the outside. The sebum glands and sweat glands have an important role also to maintain this fatty acid, and it gives us the proper pH of the skin. The skin's pH is about 5.5, which means it's acidy. And the skin's protective jacket is very fine, very slightly acidy, and it protects us so we don't have virus and other things going into your skin. So when we get rashes, for example, or when you wash with normal soap, you can feel the dryness, you can feel the itchiness. That's when you ruin your acid mantle. Also, pollutions and other chemicals are very alkaline in nature, so they also is a threat to our acid mantle. Because when you have something acidy and you take something alkaline, you will make it less acidy. And when you make it less acidy, you ruin the acid mantle. Therefore, it's very, very important that we use products on our skin that has the correct pH to support the skin's natural defenses. We also need to know what are alpha hydroxy acid, also called AHA. Alpha hydroxy acids are naturally occurring acids that comes from sugar from various plants, and therefore we call them fruit acids. We have 6 different alpha hydroxy acids that we obtain from different sugar, milks, and fruits, but we only use 3 in skincare because the molecules are smaller in these. And the most common are glycolic acid, and this is derived from sugarcane. We also have lactic acid, and lactic acid is also what you get in your muscles. If you do exercise and don't get enough of oxygen, then you get lactic acid. It's exactly the same. And we also have citric acid, that's from citric fruit, oranges, lemons, and other citric sour fruits. What the citric acid does is they speed up the cell renewal, and they exfoliate, remove the old wasted cells from our skin. So it means that what they do is that they speed up the cell renewal. And so we get a more clear and rosy skin. They also improve the skin's ability to retain moisture, because while acid exfoliates the skin, it plumps it. So again, we get the plum instead of the prune. And it makes lines and wrinkles more shallow, because if you get water underneath, it's like if you have a balloon and it's wrinkled and you fill it up with water, then it's all big and bouncy again. And this is exactly the same way how it works. And it removes the gray matte surface because you get this nice smooth rose texture instead. But alpha hydroxy acid is also used to get the right pH in the product. As I said, it's very important our products has the right pH, so it supports our acid mantle. And if you put lemon, for example, inside a cream that's too alkaline, the cream will become more acidy. And in this case, say it's pH neutralized to get it to fit to the skin's acid mantle. So what do I mean by pH value? Now we have to drift back to the chemistry class when we went to school. The pH is actually from 0 to 14, and 0 is the sour end and 14 is the alkaline end. And usually normal soap you buy in the stores have pH 9 to 11. And the skin, as I said, is approximately 5 to 5.5. So this is why normal soap is not good to use in the face. The p-value measures the acidity of body fluids and skin products. The neutral value is 7, in the middle from 14. And the skin needs more neutral and acid skincare than they need alkaline skincare. And lemon juice has a pH of 2.3. So when you add lemon into something alkaline, it will draw it down to become more sour. And it's usually when the lemon is in the bottom of the ingredients list, that's when it's there to be a pH adjuster. And you can use this as a skin peel because it helps to remove the dead skin cells. And the dead skin cells are very sticky. It's not like a dandruff that just drizzles off. They are very sticky and stick there. That's why we can get bumps in our skin, because it gets sticky and then you get an inflammation underneath. Water has a neutral pH of 7. And as I said, our acid mantle is 5 to 5.5. And very basic products can actually disrupt our acid mantle and make damages to it. So it's very important we keep it acidy. And as I said, my soap, and our soap that we use in Forever is pH balanced. It's added lemon to it, so it has a pH of 7, which is neutral, and still doesn't ruin our pH on the skin. So oily skin is sour skin, and dry skin is alkaline. What does this mean? How do you know what to use to what skin? A lot of people say, oh, I have very oily skin, what am I supposed to use? Or I have very dry skin, what am I supposed to use? Well, the rule is that if you have oily skin, sour skin, you need alkaline cleansing. Because if you're sour, you need to get it up there. So you need to have alkaline. And if you have alkaline skin, you need to have sour cleaning. Which means that if you have oily skin, you can use refreshing gel cleanser for the face, or aloe hand soap for face and body. Avocado face and body soap for face and body. If you have dry skin, you use Infinite Hydrating Cleanser for the face, a refreshing gel cleanser for the face, aloe hand soap for the body, or avocado and face body soap for the body. And this is because our soaps are pH neutral, so they're perfect for the body. But if you have a dry skin, which is alkaline, you want a more sour cleansing than our aloe hand soap, because the aloe hand soap is pH neutral 7. And since you have alkaline, you need even more sour. So that's why you need more sour cleansing products. I hope I'm not confusing you, but it will all be more clear. I think this is a fun just to see what different things, how they are in acidity. Our gastric juices in our stomach, our gastric acid, has a pH of 2. It's very acidy. Tomato juice has a pH of 4. So if you want to make a homemade scrub mask, you just take some tomato on your face. Human urine is pH 5 because that's the same as our body is. Pure water is pH 7. This shows that if people have very sensitive skin, water can actually dry out the skin if they have very dry skin. Human blood is pH 7.4. Hand soap pH 10, and household bleach is pH 12, and that is to break up the bindings in the molecules so you can remove the dirt. So knowing this about our skin, knowing this, what our skin needs, we go to look at our skincare that we have in Forever. And our skincare is top of the line. I know that some countries have not received Infinite yet. I know some countries have not received Sonia yet. For your sake, I hope it's on its way. I will also add the other products for you to see, so you can see what you can use otherwise. It's very good to learn about this, even if you still yet don't have it in your country. I'm sure it will arrive shortly. Of course, these skincare regime are amazing. And you have to understand that this is state of the art. This is products that are so far ahead that a lot of companies are way back. And this is why we have such a big potential to really, really take over the market with our amazing skincare products. This is award-winning skincare. A lot of our products have won awards all over the world. For example, our Infinite Firming Serum has several awards. Our Smoothing Exfoliator has several awards. And we know that aloe vera has awards. Our products are award-winning. These are top of the line. You have, as I said before, that our face is communicative. Our face is talking and telling us what to do. And most of us, we don't listen. We don't listen when the face says, I'm dry, or it's too much, or I don't like this. And it's very important we listen to our skin, because it's telling us what it needs. It's telling us what it wants. So you have to listen. But I can guarantee you, if you use our products and you use them every day, your skin will be happy. We have studied on age and tone and texture, and we can see what people are Googling. And most people are Googling moisturizer or collagen or anything they can need to use not to old too fast or wrinkle too fast. We all have to age, but we can age with, I would say, dignity, but we can age with beauty. So me, I'm 54. I'm going to turn 55 this year. Shocker. But I love my skin. I love my place where I am right now, and I love my products. And if nothing else, I mean, if it wasn't for Forever skincare regime, I wouldn't look like this today. So I can see the difference. I can feel the difference. I can see the difference, and other people see the difference too. We have smart science. We go in and look at molecular weight and size of the ingredients, because it's not, you know, it's very important. A lot of companies say that we have collagen, we have hyaluronic acid in our products. But the problem is that these molecules are so big, so they can't enter the skin. Another thing you need to understand is that Forever is different from everybody else. And what do I mean with that? You see, our products contain aloe vera. aloe vera is the main ingredient. Aloe vera contains something named lignin. Lignin is a micromolecule, which means that when you have aloe vera in your skincare products, it contains micromolecules that can penetrate your skin all the way through. So when you use products containing aloe vera, it means they moisturize all the way through all 7 skin layers. What all other brands is doing, and it doesn't matter what name they have, if it's Chanel or if it's I'm only thinking about forever, so I don't even remember other names, Clinique or Canebo, or whatever it is. What they do, they have designed a product to lay on top of the skin. They have designed a product to lay on top of the skin to prevent moisture from departing, to dry out. So they encapsulate your own moisture inside your skin. That's it. It's designed to be on the top and it cannot penetrate the skin. Our products are designed to penetrate the skin. They're designed to go in and support all the layers in their skin, all cell layers. And that's hell of a difference. But it also means that sometimes if people never use our products, they have to get used to it because it feels different. If you are used to walk in latex clothes all the time and have that sweaty feeling, if you suddenly get silk on that's breathing, you will feel cold. Doesn't make sense? So we are different, completely different from all other brands. And I'm so proud of that. And I want to share that with you. So we are looking at the molecular white size because we know we can have it with the help of the lignin. It can penetrate the skin and support the skin all the way through. It can drive moisture in, and it can still have a water barrier to reduce water out. And it can combine ingredients that was never possible to combine before with our new technology. So we have scientists working, we have more than 300 people, scientists, sitting and looking at ingredients, sitting and looking at preservatives. And another thing you have to know that all products that are in a tube are chemical. All products in a tube or a jar are chemical. They have all been in a laboratory. You cannot say that any product is natural. If you want to have a natural face mask, then you take avocado and honey and you smear it on your face. But what happens when you put it down? If you let it stand there for 24 hours, you can start chasing it around your kitchen because it's going to be alive. Because it's organic material, and it's going to evolve, and it's going to start build fungus, and it's going to start evolving, growing. So when you have products, you need to contain this material so it doesn't have a fungus, so it doesn't start to mold. So you have to have preservatives. And at Forever, we only use the best. We only use what's proven and approved. And we'll always use as little as possible as we can to have minimal of it, because we want to have the most natural products. We want to have the best products. So we have scientists sitting and working all the time to make sure we have the best ingredients. And this makes me proud, and it makes me so secure in our products, because there's so many brands out there saying they have things, but they have the minimum amount that they need. When Forever is making products, Rex and Holly or Greg, they would go and they would sit and look at the scientific notes saying, what is the minimum you need of an active ingredient for it to work? Let's say it's 2%. What is the top? So if you use 5%, even if you add more, it won't have any more effect. Then Rex will say, we're going to have the 5%. We have to guarantee it works. We want the best for our FBOs. Because what happens if the product doesn't work? People get the money back. But we have the best products. We always have the top level of active ingredients. We only have the best. So this you can be sure of. And this is why you can rely on our products, that they are the best. Also, when you read on ingredients, people get very worried because they say, oh, there's so much chemistry. The thing is that we have one language for all the world on ingredients list. It's the same everywhere. And people get scared without any reason. For example, if you look at these names, tocopherol acetate, ergocifferol, and you think, wow, this is chemistry, it's bad for me. But look what it is. It's vitamin A, provitamin B5, vitamin C, vitamin D2, vitamin E. These are good things for your skin. So don't always think that because you read something and it's a word you can't say, that it's bad, because it's not. And these are all good things that we need. All our products are IASC certified. It means International Aloe Science Council. This is a third-party company that doesn't have anything to do with forever. But what they do is they go around and they look at products to see how high is the content of the aloe in the product and how is the quality of the aloe in the product. And we are so much further than everybody else. If the natural level for the IASC is here, our products are up here. And we actually have manufacturers, of our raw materials who doesn't want to work with us, because when we get the raw materials, we test every time. What all the other brands do is they test maybe once a quarter. They take one test to check. We test every time that the quality is the same as it is supposed to be. We have a library where we have the master, for the material. So when we get a new delivery, we test the delivery and we put it against the master. If it isn't the same or better, it will be discarded. We will return it. We will not accept it. So this has made a lot of people not being able to work with us because our demands are too high. And we will not budge on this because we have a quality that we need to withhold, and we will never go below that. And this is why sometimes a product is out of stock. And it's not because Forever didn't plan accordingly or didn't know. It might be that the one giving us the materials just couldn't fit the standard. And when they don't fit the standard, we return the goods and we can't make the product. And I rather wait for the product so I know I have the best quality than being sour about it, saying, oh, it's too bad, why can't I have that? I want the same product every time, and I want to be able to know and to know that this is the best we can get every time. We never, ever go down on that. And I'm proud of that, and so should you be. So Infinite by Forever is our anti-aging skincare routine. It has 4 products in the box for it. It's based on nature. Aloe vera is the main ingredient, and we add botanicals to elevate the effect of the aloe vera. This is very advanced skincare. And this means right now, we're the only ones. In time, other will follow. So it's now you have the opportunity. It's now you have the opportunity to take the market shares on this. This is an inside and outside approach, and it's supported by aloe vera, C plus active probiotics. And it means, as I said, if you want to look good on the outside, you have to start on the inside. We have a lot of active ingredients that are clinically tested levels. Clinically tested means, again, it's a third-party company that doesn't have anything to do with Forever, that gets the products and they test them. And they have completely specific what they have to do. How many people has to test it? They have blind tests where people try the products, they don't know what it is, and then they see the results. So our products are clinically proven to work. We have prestige packing and design. And again, the packing supports the fact that we want to have minimal of chemistry inside. We want to have minimal of what do you call that? I forgot the word. Never mind. We want to have it, as clean as possible. So when we have the Infinite, which has containers that based on vacuum technology, so we don't have to put our fingers inside with bacteria, but we have vacuum, so we pump it up and we only take what we're going to use, never putting our fingers down there. We can have less chemistry in the products. And it's fragrance free. And this is very important because more and more people are subjected to allergies with perfumes. And fragrance free is just the right way to go. We have a box with 4 products. They can also be bought separately, but this is a genius way. Up in the lid, there's a folder that also explains about the products and how it works. What I did, because I live in a very good area north of Copenhagen, and my girlfriends, they're not part of my team because they are either very well married, so they have wealthy husbands, or very well divorced, so they get good settlements, and they all think that La Prairie is the best. So what I did is I bought 7 boxes. I put the name on each one, and I went to them in person. I said, I want you to try this. Try it for 14 days. If you don't like it, you give it back to me. But if it beats La Prairie, if it beats what you're using today, you pay me. They all kept it. They all kept it because this is unique. This is the best anti-aging skincare on the market. No kidding. It's for dry, maturing skin. And what I'm going to tell you is from the age of 23 and up. And you think, well, you're not maturing or dry when you're 23. Well, biologically, you are, because when you're 23, it starts to go the other way and you are going downhill. So you can start to use it from the age of 23. We use peptides. Peptides are proteins chains. We use natural minerals. We use botanical desert plants and the latest skincare science to increase the aloe efficiency and benefits. And we all know what aloe does for our skin. We all know that it's hydrating. We all know that it's antifungal, it's antibacterial, it has peptides, it has polysaccharides, it has a lot of beneficial ingredients for the skin inside aloe. But the botanicals here makes that elevated even better, even more. This is equally amazing for men as it is for women. This is for everybody. And usually, you know, the colors are also very appealing for both genders. Because if it was pink or burgundy or anything like this, it would be too feminine. But this is very classy, very clean colors that fits in every bathroom for every person. The benefits of the Infinite line is it supports skin hydration and moisturization. You think, what is the difference? Well, hydration is actually when the skin is vaporizing water from the skin, and moisturization is when you add the moisture back. So we have both. Aloe vera gives the moisture, and we have a water barrier to improve the hydration. It supports healthy collagen formation. It supports boing boing. No one wants to have donkey hang. No one wants to have hanging skin. And we all want boing boing. And when I started to use Infinite, it took about after 2 weeks, I could see the difference. When I was washing my face, you have a very unappealing position when your face is down and it all hangs. And I looked up in the mirror and I could see I had more boing boing. I could see my skin has changed. And people started to comment me. And then I knew this is a home runner. This is the gold one. This is amazing. It helps skin retain the moisture. It minimizes the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And it does that because when you're moistured, it's like a balloon. You're tight. Your skin gets boing boing. It gets more tight. And it blurs the appearance of wrinkles because they get more shallow because they are filled up with moisture. Here's my favorite. We have the prune and we have the plum. I know what I want to look like. I want to look like the plum. I don't want to be a prune. And the plum and the prune is the same. The prune is just missing the moisture. So here's where Infinite comes in. Infinite makes the plum become, Infinite makes the prune become a plum. we're going to start with the hydrating cleanser. The hydrating cleanser is a really mild, milky cleanser. It doesn't foam at all, and it's really easy to wash off. It doesn't leave traces, because sometimes when you use a cleansing milk, you can feel this fatty layer on top of your skin afterwards. If you don't do that, you're absolutely cleansed in the depth. It increases skin hydration, and it suspends dirt and oil so they can be washed away. When you use the hydrating cleanser, it's very important that you take the hydrating cleanser in your hand and then you take water and you mix them, because hydrating cleanser is based on coconut. Coconut is a very good natural cleanser and has amazing cleansing abilities because of the natural oils that will dissolve the makeup and then the oils on your face. But you need to have water to activate it. So it's very important you have plenty of water on your hands. Take the hydrating cleanser, more water, and then put it on your face and wash. It's very gentle cleansing lotion, and you can use it for delicate skin as well. It's moisturizing, skin conditioning, free from perfumes and free from sulfates. It contains apple amino acids and sodium glycinate. This is just coconut. And what did I say about the apple amino acids? Isn't that AHA? Isn't that an amino isn't that an amino acid that is acid for the skin? It is. So it means it helps to dissolve the dead skin cells. It helps to get a more pure and clean skin, a rosy skin. It removes the grayness of the skin. It also contains sunflower seed oil, which is rich in linoleic acid, which is and vitamin E, which is natural oils that we need in our skin. And it breaks down dirt and conditions skin with a veil of silky moisture. So the coconut is gentle cleansing, and amino acid that helps the speed renewal of new cells, and the oils that we don't dry out. The key to Infinite is this pair, this duo here. This is what makes Infinite by You Forever unique. This is our secret, actually. The firming serum, and notice that these two have the same colors. They're both silver color, the firming complex and the firming serum. They work like a ball, like two put together. When they're together, you can roll the ball. If you only have one, whoop, it's going to fall flat. So these two work. This is the inside out approach and outside in approach that I was talking about. The firming serum is a very thin, matte serum that's very, very fast. It's absorbed by the cells because it contains aloe vera. It's micromolecule, and it can go into the cells. It can penetrate the cells. And this supports the collagen and increase the boing boing, but also the flex of the skin. It reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles because it gets the hyaluronic acid to get the moisture between the cells to shallow the wrinkles. And it encourages natural skin defense and reduces the appearance of uneven skin tone. I love this serum. I use it every morning and night. This is the best anti-aging serum I have ever tried. And what's very interesting is that in the beginning, when I started to use this, I used 2 pumps for my face, my neck, and my décolletage. But at time, it's like my skin has absorbed it and it has become balanced. So now I only use 1 pump. It's sufficient. So in the beginning, you use a little bit more products than you do in time, because you need to balance your skin. The skin always wants to be in balance, and it will try to strive for that. So it will absorb what it needs. The skin always knows what it needs, and it will take the different ingredients for its use. And this is very moisturizing as well. And it has peptides. Peptides are amino acids, it's proteins. And these peptides, what they do is they recognize what protein is aging the skin, and it blocks it. This is very, very high tech. This is unique ingredients. This is a unique combination, which makes it a wow. And it's an abundance of skincare, and it's free from perfumes and silicones. It's completely bare. I love it. It contains different amino acids, again, which are chains of proteins, and they mimic the natural process of the skin tightening and tone. It can recognize the harmful proteins that ages and block for them. It has hydrolyzed sodium hyaluronate, which again, and the sodium hyaluronate is the one that makes the cells get liquid in between, so they make the wrinkles more shallow. It gives the boing boing. It makes the prune become a plum. But what is hydrolyzed? When I say it has hydrolyzed sodium, it's because sodium hyaluronate have big molecules, and molecules like oil has big molecules, water has big molecules. This is why you can massage an oil, you roll on the molecules. But when you hydrolyze them, you chop them up, you make them into smaller pieces. So you make the molecules smaller. So with the help of the aloe vera, it can enter the skin, it can enter the cells. And this is why it's a big difference of product to product. Even if someone say, oh, we have sodium hyaluronate into our products. Well, if it isn't hydrolyzed, it's never going to work. It's the same with collagen. If it isn't hydrolyzed, it will never enter the skin because it's too big molecules. The ferment complex goes hand in hand with the serum. And we know beauty is more than skin deep. We know the beauty starts from within. It starts with the nutrition. It starts with the food we eat. It starts with the supplements. We have to supplement the food we eat. We have botanicals based supplement, and this is a multi-angel approach to reach for the whole, to look and feel more youthful. This is a supplement focusing on your skin. It goes straight, targeted to your skin. It had hydrolyzed marine collagen. Please notice, hydrolyzed. It's not, what do you call that? It doesn't matter. It does matter what type of collagen you use. We have marine collagen. It's patented. It's patented and it's clinically proven. And the amount of it is so high, so it exceeds everything else on the market. This is an amazing collagen complex, and it's the best collagen because collagen is not just collagen. There's a lot of different types of collagen, and there's a lot of different sizes of the molecules in the collagen. We only use the best. We use the one that goes into the cells. We use the one that works. We use the ones that makes a difference that you can see. We have cantaloupe melon and wheat ceramides. And when I say wheat ceramides, that's the oils in the wheat. It has nothing to do if you are intolerant to wheat. It has nothing to do if you are celiac. It doesn't have, when you're celiac, if you can't have wheat, that's of course the proteins in the wheat. This has the ceramides, which is the oils. It has nothing to do with each other. And the cantaloupe melon is very, very interesting because they were walking by this field with melons, and they could see that some melons, they were big and ripe and looked nice. And then next time they walked by, they could see some just stayed there, as big and nice. And some started to decay, started to rotten. And they were there, they're walking by for a long time, weeks, months, and they could still see that some melons didn't age. So they started to do trials and they started to do research to see what is it in this melon that prevents it from aging. And they found it. They find out that it contains, they had some stem cell research and found out that it had a defense against free radicals that assault your skin and age you. So they picked this out and put it in this product to work targeted to our cells. It has ceramides, which are the oils we need. It has vitamin C. It has biotin, which supports healthy collagen formation. This ferment complex is all about boing boing. And remember, it's not just the face, It's all of the body. And as we start to age, the skin on our arms start to hang, and the skin on our thighs hangs, the breast, everything starts to hang. You can see a big difference of a young girl that's 18 and an old person that's 60. You can see the skin is hanging. It's natural, it's gravity. But this helps boing, boing all over the body, not only the face. It has a marine collagen, which is patented. It minimizes the appearance of face wrinkles, increases the boing, boing, flexibility, and hydration. Tell me, write in the chat, do you want boing, boing? Do you want your skin to be more firm? Or do you know anyone who could need a bit of boing, boing and more firm skin? I think you do. I know I do, and I know a lot of people who does. So please hit me in the chat and tell me if you need it or not. Look at this movie here. You can see our melon to the right and the normal melon to the left. As the days goes by, you can see the normal normal melon is starting to decay, is starting to rot. But on the right, our special melon is just standing there. It doesn't age. And I'm so grateful for those researchers who started to look into this, because remember, all medicines, everything is from the nature. It was from the nature first, and then they found out how to do it chemically in a laboratory. So I'm happy they found this melon, because this melon is doing a lot of good for our skin. The restoring cream is a night cream, and it's in a jar that you pump up, so you don't have to put your fingers inside. If you have a problem pumping it up and it doesn't come out, you can actually unwind it so it comes air, and then put it on again without touching inside. And then they'll pump again, and the bottom will go up and press the cream up. This cream contains 15 skin conditioning ingredients, and it teams up with aloe not only to moisturize the skin, but to protect the skin's delicate moisture barrier, and to defend against hydration factors, and to defend against aging of the skin. This is a very, very powerful cream. It's very, very focused on anti-aging. It has very powerful ingredients. It's conditioning, moisturizing, free from perfumes, free from silicones. But hey, it has a scent to it. And that's because we use natural ingredients. We use ingredients that's from the botanical world. We use basil oil, petitgrain oil, lavender oil, and orange oil, all oils with anti-aging blends extracts to prevent natural essentials. Very powerful, strong essential oils. We use beetroot and Cantapea Cunningham extract, and this sustains and rejuvenate moisture levels. And especially Cantapea Cunningham extract has an amazing ability to elevate the aloe's moisturizing effect. But Cantapea Cunningham extract doesn't smell good. Not all flowers smell good, let me tell you this. And it had acai and pomegranate for antioxidant support into the formula. As I said, it has a little bit of a scent. The thing is, I don't even smell it anymore. And Holly told me that she had three options. She could either say, first they were smelling it and said, oh, what is that smell? No, we can't have a cream that smells. And they tried to go and they figure out that the smelling thing inside was the Cantapea Cunningham extract that has a very significant smell. So what they are doing now is they are working in the laboratories to get all the good things from the Cantapea Cunningham extract, but leaving the smell out. So we will get a new formula that doesn't have the Cantapea Cunningham extract scent in it. But we also have the aloe vera. Smell to aloe vera, and it doesn't smell good, does it? It smells aloe vera. So if you next time you take the cream, smell to it and close your eyes and see if you can find the aloe vera scent in there. And it has those essential oil blends, and the essential oils has a smell as well. So Holly told me she had 3 options. She could remove these ingredients or put less of them inside, but the problem is they are so powerful, they're so potent, so we need them in there. Or she could put a masking scent in there, which means you add a perfume to cover the scent. And they didn't want to do that because they didn't want to have perfume, and they wanted to have a perfume-free skincare line. Or the third option, she could leave it as it was, and she did. And I'm very happy because you get so used to it, and it's like a flick of a moment and the scent is gone. It vaporizes. And they are so good for the skin, so we need them there. As I said, this is scientifically proven, and this is from their testing they did in-house in the office. Look at this picture before and after. Specifically, look at the crows at the eyes, and look at the doggy hang down on the skin. See the difference before and after. See the difference. But what I say, I do not recommend to use before and after pictures. In Europe, we're not allowed to use it at all. And why? Because, when you show before and after pictures and the result is too good, people doubt. I doubt when I see a before and after picture and I say, yeah, right, that's probably a photo shoot. That's probably altered a bit. So what you do is when you have a customer starting on Infinite, you tell the customer, take a photo of your face in good light before you start using the products. And after 1 month, take a picture, the same place, the same time with the same light, and take another picture. And then you can see before and after yourself. This has a much, much bigger effect because people know they didn't cheat. People know what they used or didn't do, and they can see the difference. Everybody can see the difference. If you use all 4 products, you use it morning and night, you will see difference. Period. It's proven, it's patented, and it's amazing. I want to say one last thing when we talk about the restoring cream. The restoring cream, I'm going to go back here. The restoring cream is a night cream. It's very, very powerful, and all our brand is a global brand. It's for all over the world. It's for all different types. And we have different races on earth. We have Chinese, Japanese, we have Black people, Mediterranean people, Scandinavian people. We all have different skin. Even though we all have 7 cellular layers, we still have different skin. And especially the Nordic skin is very white and very thin. I have Mediterranean skin, I have tough skin. I can put anything on my skin and I would never react. But if you take a very light and very fair, like a Nordic skin, it can get overstimulated if it gets too much potency for too long time. So if anyone are using the Infinite by Forever and they use it 1 month, 2 months, and everything is great, and suddenly they realize they're starting maybe to itch, or they're starting to get like a small blister, or they're starting to react on the cream, you are not allergic. You are just overstimulated because it's too potent, it's too rich, it's too good for your skin. And it means what you should do is you should stop using the cream, use aloe propolis cream, for example, to let it go. When it's all done, you use this cream once time a week. And you can use deep moisturizing cream instead, for example, as a night cream. And then you see for a month, 2 months, nothing happening, you can use it twice times a week. You go for another 2-3 months, if nothing's happening, you can use it 3 times a week and then stop there. So you need less for the same result because it's so potent, it's so effective. So you're the lucky one. You don't feel that when you get reaction, but it will go down. Nothing will harm you. It's nothing dangerous, it's cream. But it just shows And that's what I said, you have to listen to your skin. It says, I'm overstimulated, it's too much, I need to settle down, and then just use it 3 times a week and combine it with one of our other products. Amazing cream. So that was our anti-aging skincare regime. We also have another skincare regime that's a very different one. This is the Sonia skincare, and this is specifically made for combination skin. This is a complete skincare system, again, 4 different products inside the system. People say, but what is combination skin? Well, combination skin is what we call normal skin. It's the broadest demographic of skincare. It's from 18 to 45, and it indicates that their skin is a combination. It can be, sometimes it can be flaky, sometimes it's oily, sometimes it's neither, sometimes it's both. It can change during your period, it can change during weather, it can change during stress. It's skin that fluctuates, it changes all the time, it's never the same. And then this is an amazing good skincare regime for that. It has 4 products and they are all gel based, which also makes this an excellent skincare for men. You have a lot of men that doesn't like cream. They don't like the cream feeling, but gel is very light and it's very easy even for men to use. You can combine these with all our all other Forever skincare products, and it supports the fluctuation. Very light texture, absorbs very quickly, very good for men and women. It's fragrance free again, and this skincare regime has, again, a completely new formula to it. It's revolutionary. It has scientifically advanced carriers. Again, it contains aloe vera with lignin. It's a micromolecule. It brings the goodness into your cells. It brings the goodness into your skin like no one else can do. It has a gel carrier encapsulated with botanicals. It melts into a hydro infusion. And remember, hydro infusion, I will come back to that. That's something unique no one else is using on the market. And this is ideal for combination skin. It has the aloe, it has the moisture, it has the botanicals. Not heavy, no greasy feeling, light. We start with the refreshing gel cleanser. This is a cleanser that doesn't foam very much. It foams a little bit. It's very light. Again, it soothes instead of stripping the skin. You don't have the dry feeling when you use it. It conditions while gently cleansing. It also contains coconut inside, so you need to have the water. It removes dirt, makeup, and oil effortless. And it's a very soft lather that's easy to rinse. Sometimes when you have cleansers, you can rinse and rinse and rinse and rinse, and you can't get it off and it's still there. But this is easy to rinse off. And please notice the apple to the right. Oh, I'm going to go back. This cleanser contains apple amino acid because that's an HAA. So it helps, again, to remove the dead skin cells. It helps to get a clean and young look on the skin. I love this cleanser. And if you prefer this cleanser, even if you use the Infinite line, you can use this cleanser if you prefer. I love this cleanser because it's so light and you don't need very much, but it cleanses so good. It removes makeup perfectly, just as Infinite does. You don't need a makeup remover. Our cleansers will do the trick. If you mix it with the water, it will dissolve all makeup that you have on your skin. Our illuminating gel is the serum in this line. And this illuminating gel is, again, something unique. It evens the skin tone. You can use it 2 different ways. You can either use it all over the face to get the photo finish look. When we do makeup, we try to make translucency. We try to make a photo finish look. That means that you minimizes the pores, you even the skin tones so the light can reflect on the skin. So it gives you a more radiant look. But you can also use it if you have brown marks in your face, you can use directly on the marks if you want to lower the skin tone on them to get a more even face. It brightens the skin overall appearance. This is not a bleaching cream, but it brightens the skin. It reduces the appearance of large pores, because when you have large pores, the face, it can't, the light cannot bounce off the face. It's like a diamond. The diamond has to be clean and perfectly cut for the face for the light to reflect. And it's the same with our face. The canvas has to be clean. It has to be smooth and have an even tone for the light to reflect, for our face to be radiant. And it gives your skin a natural glow. It helps to pull out that natural youngness of the skin. It contains red clover that helps to minimize the pores. Aloe, again, is the main ingredient. It has encapsulated peptides, just as our Infinite line has, the proteins. A unique algae blend that paired with liposomes. A liposome is like a transformer that helps you transport the product into the cells. It had the red clover flower to minimize the pores. It has Asian botanicals to even the skin color. The refining gel mask is again one of these new, amazing and fun products. Refining gel mask is actually a night mask, but again, this is a product that's made globally. It's made for all over the world, all different skin types. If you take Chinese and Japanese skin, they are very used to acids. They like to bleach their skin, and they can take a lot more than, for example, a Scandinavian skin can do. So if you feel this refining gel mask is too powerful to use all night, then just use it as a normal mask. Then just put it on and leave it on for 20 to 30 minutes and then wash it off. It's nothing, nothing bad can happen. It can't go wrong. It's just a skincare product. It nourishes your skin while you sleep, promotes healthy skin tone, supports fluctuation of the combination skin, and feels softer and appear more youthful. This refining gel mask helps the blood to flow, helps the nutrients to get out to your skin. It has licorice root inside to minimize pores and other botanicals to help to even the skin color, to again give this photo finish look. Aloe, again, is the main ingredient. Apple fruit extract, because the apple fruit extract helps to remove the dead skin cells, helps to remove the obstacles, helps to the cells to divide faster and get more moisture into the skin. It has a blend of carob seed, basil, Artemis pollenia flower, and soybean oil. Korean bamboo extract. Korean bamboo extract is known to have very powerful effect on the skin, a very tightening effect as well. And is in Korean skincare is worldly known for this. So we're very happy for that. It has licorice root, again, to minimizes the pore. The soothing gel moisturizer. I told you to remember that I would come back to this, because this cream is state of the art. I know all our skincare line is, but this one, extra. This one has Hydra infusion technology. And what is that? I'll come back. A Hydra infusion moisture caramel means that when you work with aloe, it's not that easy, because aloe doesn't like to play with a lot of ingredients. Aloe is amazing for the skin, but have you ever wondered why doesn't everybody use aloe? There's a reason for that. It's very, very difficult to work with aloe. When you make skincare products, it's chemistry, it's molecules and atoms, and they have to be able to fit. When you make a cream, the cream has to be elastic. It has to stick together. It can't, fall apart. It can't divide. It has to have the nice smell, the nice texture, and the ingredients has to work together. A lot of people say, like now, for example, there's the Sonia Nourishing Serum. Why couldn't they just exchange the ingredient that needs to be changed and then, put something else in and we have the same? It doesn't work like that. You can't remove one and think you can just put something else in. because it's like a community and they all have to fit together. If one part doesn't work with others, it's not going to work. So it's very, very difficult. When I help Holly to test the products, I do that together with the GLT. I'm very fortunate, but because my interest is so huge in this, and I love it, and I'm interested in all the chemical formulas as well. And you know, you get tri-size, you get formula 78 to try out, or formula 134 to try out. You know, you try a lot of different formula before you find the right one, before you say, this is the one. It can take cold, it can take heat, it can take water, it can take sweat, it can take standing. And, you know, you have to test it in all different environments. And I love to test these products. You know, I write down and I put it in the freezer, I put it in the sun, I try everything to get the best possible product. And then I come with my feedback, and then it's up to the executive team to decide, you know, if they can use the feedback we come with. And you see how many trials we have, how many different products, how many times it goes in and out of the laboratory. It's really amazing. It's not that easy, you know. It takes time, it takes patience, it takes efforts, and this is something that took time too, and now it's just perfect. What the hydro-infused moisture carrier does is that if you have aloe vera that doesn't like to play with a lot of people, and you take the pomegranate, for example, aloe vera and pomegranate, they love each other and they hug and, oh, I love to work with you. But then you have the fig, and the fig says, I'm not talking to you two. I don't like you two. I want to stay away from you. So you're not going to get the fig to play with the aloe and the pomegranate. So what the moisture infusion technology does is that it puts it inside like a bubble, and it says, you play nice. Even though the fig is out in the corner saying, I don't like you, you know, like, girl bacteria, I don't want you, stay away. You force them together. So now you can actually combine ingredients that wasn't able to combine before. And what happened is, when you take the soothing moisturizing gel, next time try it. I should actually show you. Johan? Kan du give mig den grønne soothing gel moisturizer som Olivia har, en grøn tube? Sorry, I'm asking my husband to get it for me because of course we use it in our house. Soothing moisturizer, en tube, en grøn tube. I hope he's gonna find it. Nej, den er grøn, helt grøn. We have so many products. He came up with the R3 factor because we have so many products in our bathroom, and we all have them lined up because we all use them and we all have our different favorites. He might not find it because he doesn't know what he's looking for. He's using it every day, but yes, he got it. Let's see. Thank you, darling. So this is the soothing gel moisturizer. So what you do is, look at this. If I take a small, you see it's white. It's like, it's gel formula, but it's whitish, right? Look what happens now. When I do like this, look at this. It becomes liquid. Isn't that magic? It becomes liquid. And what happens is that when it bursts, the bubble bursts, the fig will run down to the cells where it needs to be. The pomegranate will take its place. The aloe vera will go where it needed because the ingredients knows what they're supposed to do when they get there. Isn't this cool? So the gel becomes liquid and it's just soothes into your skin. It's just, look, it's absorbed. It just goes in there. Amazing product. I love this. I love the scent of it. I love everything in it. And amazing. And it gives you so much moisture. And it improves the appearance of the skin because we need the moisture. It soothes and it evens the skin tone. And it's a scientifically advanced collagen to support the skin. It has boing boing effect as well to help our skin get more plump. Again, aloe is the main ingredient. It has apple fruit extract. Why does it have apple fruit extract? That's an HAA, remember, fruit acid. It helps the skin get a glow. It helps with moisturization. It has pomegranate fruit extract. That's a very, very powerful antioxidant, but it's also something that gives moisture to the skin. Fig fruit extract, beta-glucan, hydrolyzed collagen, hydrolyzed, made into small, small, small pieces, so the aloe vera can bring it down into the cells and give us the boing boing that we need. So I'm going to go back again. So this is amazing. And you can actually use this together with your Infinite, because you use the restoring cream at night and you use this at day. And again, no perfumes, but I love the scent in there. I love the smell. It's the ingredients that smells. It's the fruits in there that you can smell. It doesn't have any added perfume at all. So we had our Infinite skincare regime for the targeted for the anti-aging care, and we have our Sonia skincare routine targeted for the normal skin, or any other skin. And then we have the targeted skincare. The targeted skincare is exactly what it says, targeted. You use it for what you need when you need it. The new one is our introducing hydrating serum. I know everybody's been waiting for this for so long. This is the old Sonia Nourishing Serum. You will, I've been testing this product, so I know it. I've been using it for a while as well. I love it. I suggested they would call it a power serum because it's so powerful, but I get it. Hydrating serum is probably more in line because it's very, very hydrating for several reasons. It has the same packaging as the day cream. And you pump it. Again, it's with vacuum technology, so we don't need to have so many preservatives in there. This serum is amazing. It's very different from the old Sonia Nourishing Serum, because the old Sonia Nourishing Serum wasn't really a serum. It was a day cream with serum inside. So you could use that as a day cream. This is a serum, and you need to have a cream on top of it. This one adds to the targeted skincare because you can add it to whatever routine you like to do. You can actually, what I do is that I start with the Sonia, I start with the Infinite serum, and then I put this on top because the Infinite serum is absorbed so quickly, and then I put this on top of it. And it absorbs very quickly into the surface of the skin. You can see the difference. It plumps, boing, boing, enhances the skin structure. It boosts your skin hydration. It shields against environmental stressors. It helps that acidy layer on your skin being intact. And it helps minimize the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And it boosts the efficiency of any of your favorite forever moisturizers. So this paves the way for either the restoring cream or the soothing gel moisturizer or the deep moisturizing. So you can use any cream on top of this and it will help to pave the way. But why does it do that? What does it contain? It contains 4 types of hyaluronic acid. Not only 1, 4. And remember, a product is an ingredient isn't just an ingredient. We have different ones. And here they have chosen 4 different ones to get the whole broad spectrum of the hyaluronic acid. You can't do it better. And what it does, it fills out your cells. It fills out liquid between the cells. So you get that prune to become the plum. It gives you the boing boing. It has stabilized aloe vera inside of it. Of course, we are the aloe company. It has coconut fatty acids. They are very close to our natural fatty acids that we have in the skin. Shea butter, again, very, very compatible with our skin. Snow mushroom, tamarind, white tea. And you can see the white tea we also had in the old Nourishing Serum. This will be so familiar to you. It has the same exactly the same scent, the same smell as the Nourishing Serum. It has some of the feel, and it's an amazing serum. Try it. Do yourself a favor, try it. Even if you say, oh, but I use the Sonia, it's the routine. Yes, but you can add this one. Or you use the Infinite routine, you add this one. You take it after the Infinite Serum. So this is a powerful booster of hydration. I love it. I love it. And I hope you will love it too. They've been working very hard. This is one of the products where there were over 100 trials before we found the perfect, where we said, okay, this is the one. This is amazing. We love this. Again, pumps out, so you don't need to put your fingers in there, so we can have minimal amount of chemicals in the product. I love that, and it fits well with the rest of the products. So you need to put it in the bathroom together with the rest of your products. This is our eye cream, and this eye cream, again, state of the art, new technology. It has anti-aging benefits. It has patented ingredients with peptide technology that improves and smooths the sensitive eye area. It visibly reduces appearance of lines and wrinkles and dark circles. So it has dual effect, dark circles and wrinkles. It's a gel base as well, and it's amazing to put it in the fridge so it's cold. And remember, you use your ring fingers and you pat it on, and then you can dry it up on your lips. And it has, again, powerful ingredients at clinical tested levels. It has a lot of the same ingredients as Infinite does. And it's very, very highly concentrated. It's very giving. You don't use a lot. You use just a little pinpoint like this, and you tap it on. It's also very good for your lips. Your lips also have very thin skin, and it's very, you know, it's out there, and we eat foods, and we, you know, we talk a lot. So you need around your lip area. It's very, very good to use it there as well. I do that every day. It's nothing worse than, you know, what do you call that, the crow thing, you know, really wrinkled mouth. I don't like that. And as I said, dual function, dark circles and eye puffiness and blur fine lines and wrinkles. I love, love, love this product. The balancing toner. The balancing toner provides a unique blend of seaweed extract and sodium hyaluronate. So what was the sodium hyaluronate again? This is, again, what plumps our skin, gives moisture. And when you combine these powerful ingredients, you give the moisture and the softened skin to support, and you look younger. But the balancing toner does more than that. You use it morning and after and evening. And what I do, I just put it in my hand and I put it in my face to let it dry. It balances the pH of your skin. Why is this important? Well, as I said, you have the acid layer of the skin. It has a pH of 5.5. Aloe vera has a pH of 5.5. Balancing toner is 98% pure filtered aloe vera. 98.8 actually. So it has the same pH. So if you have imbalance in your face, you need the balancing toner to correct the pH of your skin. If your pH is wrong, your skin cannot absorb the creams or the serums that you apply on your face, and it's wasted. Also, if you are acne or you are hormonal, or if you're pregnant, the pH changes, and you need to help to restore the pH of your skin. Sorry, I said wrong. Balancing toner is not 98.8% aloe vera. That's, sorry, that was wrong. It's because it has the same packaging as activator. It's activator. The balancing toner actually is a fusion of two products. The balancing toner is half Fleur de Jouvence lotion and half the old Sonia toner. And they took the best of both and added it together. And the balancing toner, when you feel it, it's not liquidy. It's kind of like it's thicker, even though it's a liquid, but it has a thicker feel to it. And it's amazing to use also as eye pads on your eyes if you have tired eyes, or if you're a bit puffy on your eyes. I love the balancing toner. That's my favorite choice that I go with every day. The smoothing exfoliator. Again, one of these new high-tech, amazing products. We use it 2 to 3 times a week. If you have a lot of acne, do not use exfoliator on the acne, only around. What it does, it removes that skin barrier to allow other products to support the skin. It removes the layer of dead skin cells are sticky and they're difficult to get off, so it helps to knock them off. It's encapsulated in emollient that gently removes surface debris. It helps to remove the bindings in the dirt, so it's easier to get it off. And it suits the skin's tone and texture, and is perfect as a pre-shave for men, but also for women. So if you use exfoliate before shaving, you get a closer shave. And that goes if you shave your legs, ladies. If you exfoliate first and then you shave, you get a closer shave, so you don't have to shave as often. So really, really good. This is also amazing to mix with our hand soap to get a hand scrub, because our hands age very fast. They're out in the sun. They have a lot, we cook and we wash and we use our hands and everything and dry them out. So it's really good to exfoliate our hands. Take the exfoliator, mix it with hand soap, and scrub your hands and wash them hands. It's a really, really treat for your hands. And then apply allopropolis cream, and let just nourish your hands. It's so amazing. It gives you baby skin. People ask me what's the difference of this one and the aloe scrub. Well, they're both exfoliators, actually. I would maybe recommend the aloe scrub for the body and the smoothing exfoliator for the face. The smoothing exfoliator has, let's see here, it has bamboo that brushes the skin to help to locker up the dead skin cells. And jojoba goes around and knocks the dead skin cells off, so they loosen up. And it has lemon. Again, it has citric acid, lemon, to help dissolve the dead skin cells. Papain, bromelain extract, and all help to get this clear and nice surface of the skin. This is new technology because it works in 2 different ways with the bamboo and the jojoba, so it's much more effective. But the aloe scrub is really good, I think, on the body. It does the work really good. Aloe activator, 98.8% pure filtered aloe vera. And we all know what aloe vera does for the skin. It's very gentle, it's balancing, it's soothing, it's hydrating. And you can use it all over the face, even the eye area. Again, you can take cotton pads and put them on there and lay there if you have puffy eyes. Cleans, soothes, and refreshes. Supports the delivery and performance of other forever skincare products, because again, it has the same pH as the skin. It helps you support the acid layer of your skin. And 98.9% aloe vera. This is also perfect if you have a downgrowth nail. You get infected, perfect to use the aloe activator. If you have earache, use 5 drops, drop the 5 drops, leave it for 5 minutes, and then you take the next side, 5 minutes, works wonders. I can't say why, I just know because I tried it. I used it on my daughter when she had an earache. I use it on myself if I have an earache. It's very, very good. You can use it if you mix it with water. You can use it to rinse your eyes. Very, very good to put in a spray bottle if you have something with your sinuses. Use it as a nose spray. It hits it first, but it's moisturizing and it's supporting your sinuses. It's an amazing product. I also use it for my dog. We have, of course, this is actually the same product as aloe veterinary. But if I run out of veterinary, or now my neighbor has borrowed it from me, I use the aloe activator. So yeah, if he has a skin condition or I need to rinse his eyes or anything, I do it with the aloe activator. Very versatile product. It also contains allantoin, soothing, protecting, and skin conditioning. So aloe activator, as I said, you use it to clean, to fresh. You can use it as a toner, but you can also use it for our aloe mask or the Cinderella mask, as I'd like to call it. You mix half-half. If you have 1 teaspoon of mask, you have 1 teaspoon of aloe activator, and you do it. But do it so you get the consistency that you like, because nothing is wrong and nothing is right. So you can do it as it fits to you. And what you do, I always use when I do it, I mix it and I use a brush to apply it. And it's very important that when you do this, don't look down on your phone, because your face is going to hang. And when this dries, it's hard as concrete. So you want to lay back to get, the folds the way you want them. And then you can sit up and the face still stays back. And when you use the Cinderella mask or the powder mask, it starts to tingle and prickle. And that's because it makes the blood rush and flow. And we want that. Remember the picture of the skin where I showed you that older people, they don't have so many blood veins, they don't have so much blood supporting their skin. If you use this mask once a week, that will change, because the capillaries can grow out. If you exercise, the capillaries will grow out and you will get more blood into your skin and more nutrients and more oxygen into your skin, and your skin will thank you for this. I love this, the aloe mask. I love it. If you don't believe me, do it on half your face. And when you remove it, you can see the difference. You can also do a nose mask with this, which means you take the mask and you apply it on the nose, and then you take tissue and put on top, and then you apply the mask on top again, and then you let it dry completely, and then you can take off the whole mask, and you can actually look in there, and you can take a magnifier and you can see all the worms, all the pores in there, and you get completely deep cleanse. So when we can be close to people again, and if you do a spa evening or something, apply the face mask, because everybody will buy the aloe activator and the powder mask, because it works wonders. It's amazing. So 2 to 3 times a week you can use it. It's skincare. It's amazing, and it's good for your skin, and it gets the blood glowing, and it gives you a nice plum look, and you get this rose cheeks, and I love it. It's amazing. Protecting Day Lotion has the same packaging as the new hydrating serum. The Protecting Day Lotion is misunderstood. This is actually an amazing product. Hang on, I'm just gonna put this down. And going over to my RG Plus. When you talk as much, you get a dry throat. Okay, Protecting Day Lotion has a lot of anti-aging aspects in it, and it has a lot of similar ingredients as our Infinite line. Very powerful fruit, herbal, and botanicals, and aloe, of course. And again, all the botanicals elevates the aloe vera, because when we're in the sun, it's very important we get that extra moisture that we need. It has very beneficial anti-aging, the same as Infinite, and yeah, same as Infinite. And it has sun factor 20 with natural mineral sunscreen. What does this mean? It means that you have minerals like a powder in there, and people say to me, why does it say water in the beginning of the ingredients list? Well, it's because the water is not the active ingredients. Aloe vera is. But when you have a powder, a dry powder, and you mix that with aloe vera, it doesn't get liquidy because aloe vera is thick. So you need to add water to be able to smooth the cream out. The water is only there for the zinc oxide or magnesium oxide. That's the natural mineral sunscreen. And the natural mineral sunscreen is this powder, and it lays like a protective layer so the sun reflects on it so it doesn't enter into the skin and do damage. When you apply this Protecting Day Lotion, it's very important you don't treat it as any cream you buy. This is new high tech. What you do, you take a little bit, and you start to massage it in. Massage is good because it gets you blood flowing. You massage it in a small area at a time. Take a little bit more, and you massage it in slowly. If you do that, it will not become white. It's made to be see-through, but you have to do it properly. If you take too much, you will have a white layer. Another thing I've realized is that if you have people who do not use scrub, if you don't use scrub 2 to 3 times a week, what happens is you have a lot of dead skin cells. They're sticky and they're in the way. And they're like, you know, lumps on your face if you look in a microscope. If you use a protective face lotion on someone who doesn't use scrub, the mineral will get caught in the dead skin cells and you might get a white appearance. So if you have a client coming back to you saying, oh, it doesn't work, I get all white, you give them you give them scrub to remove, to exfoliate and remove the dead skin cells, and then you will not be white on the skin. Small tip for that, because I see people use this product completely wrong. This is an amazing product. Remember the driver, how he looked in the face by being inside the sun? Well, you're going to look like that too. And especially if you live in a country with a lot of sun, even though you think, oh, I'm just in the office or I'm just inside, the sun hits you there too. You will get sun damages even if you're inside. So this protecting day lotion is a must. So now we go through the exfoliator, the balancing toner, aloe activator, the eye cream, the day lotion, and the moisturizing serum. And now we will pass on to the aloe biocellulose mask. This, again, I think I'm repeating myself. This is one of my favorite products. And why that? Because this is, again, this is unique. This is not that anyone has this. I do some trainings for North America, I did some eagle trainings and stuff, and I did some product training in there. And someone wrote and said, you know, well, what is similar on the market to this? And I said, nothing can be compared to this. And the person got a bit offended saying, yeah, you say that, but I can't say that to people, you know, I want to have an answer. I said, well, the fact is no one else has this, doesn't exist. We are the only ones in the world with this product. No one else has it. And that's, you know, it's not that's something I say, that's a fact. When we make this aloe biocellulose mask, what they do is so this is living material actually. What you do is you take coconut and coconut water, and then you add good bacteria to this. It's a microorganism, and what happened is that this microorganism is hungry. So we feed it with aloe vera and seaweed, and it eats and eats and eats and hungry. And just like you have a spider making spider web, this microorganism makes biocellulose. So the spider makes the spider web. The microorganism that we use here makes the biocellulose fiber. So it's actually a spun fibrous material. And this is actually 1,000 times thinner than a human hair. 1,000 times. It's very thin, very strong. And it allows actually the fibers to reach down in our skin. So you have this potent bacteria that grows, or microorganism that grows, makes the fiber, and this fiber is made with the aloe vera inside. It's not something we add. It's been made with it. You know, it's alive. It's there. It's good. And it's very moisture retentive. And it's biodegradable and compostable. It means when you're done using the mask, you do not throw it in the trash. You put it in the compost in the garden, or you put it in your plants. It's from nature and it goes back to nature. It's good bacteria going back to earth. So you don't want to waste it in the trash to be burnt. That's a shame. You need to give it back. And what you need to do, I need to explain to you how you use this. You see, the mask is like a face. What you do, you take the pack, and I always kind of hit it in the bottom, and then you open up, and you hold the pack, and you take the inside and take it up. You take the package, and you put it standing somewhere close. You open up the mask, and it's like a sandwich. It has paper mask, paper. So you take one side of the paper off by holding the mask. You take this and you dry it off your arms and on your chest, because you don't want to, you don't want to let the liquid on the paper go to waste. You put the mask on, and it's kind of sticks. And it's very funny because on Facebook, I see a lot of people putting the mask on wrong. They forget to remove the outer layer. So you hold on up here and you take the outer layer off. And again, you take this on the other arm, for example, so you get the serum on there. Then you put on the mask and you even it on, and you put it on evenly, and it sucks to your face. But of course, you have to clean your face, and you do the exfoliator on your face before you put on the mask, of course, because you want the mask to be able to absorb as much as possible of the nutrition goodness in the mask. So you put the mask on and it sucks on. So it means you can do laundry, you can do cooking, you can work, you can call people, you can recruit, you can do everything with the mask on. It doesn't stop you. You don't have to have time for it because it doesn't take time. So you put the mask on, it sucks onto your face. You take the bag, and in there you have serum. You have serum for the whole body. So what you do, everywhere where anything hangs, you just put it in all over your body. So this mask isn't just for the face. This mask is for your whole body, because there's enough of serum in there so you can put it everywhere. So when someone says, oh, it's expensive, well, it's for all your body. And you see, there are different kinds of masks out there. You have the paper masks. These are very plain. It's just a paper sheet that's cut out. And then you can add anything to this. It can be lemon if you have oily skin, or it could be, green tea or whatever. Anyone can make this mask. You can make it at home. This is the cheap masks that young girls buy, and you can buy them in Sephora and Better Bodies and all what it is. Then you have hydro infusion masks, which means you have a little bit better quality of the paper. It's usually bamboo or cotton, but still anyone can make this. But our mask, our aloe biocellulose mask, has to be made in a laboratory. Not everybody can make this. This is high tech. And what happens is that when you put this mask on, first the skin, the cells, they suck the moisture, they suck the serum. Then they start, I know this sounds that they eat off the mask, but then the mask gives off nutrients from the web, from the fiber. So it goes in there. And you can actually leave it on longer than 20 minutes. When it starts to dry out in the edges, the face had what it needs. And it rejuvenates dull skin. It gives you a radiance, a glow, and it helps to fight the signs of aging. It soothes the skin, reduce the appearance of redness. Put it in the fridge and it's cooling. Aloe vera, of course, is one of the key ingredients because it's both in the mask fibers and in the serum. We have horse chestnuts. It reduces the redness. It rejuvenates the dull skin, gives it a lively tone. Green tea empowers healthy aging. It's an amazing antioxidant that helps to protect the cells in our skin. And it has glycerin to moisturize. This is really, really something out of this world. This is really something amazing. And if you haven't tried this mask, try it. It works just as well on men as it does on women. And once you start using this mask, you will never stop. My daughter, she uses it on the airplane. Whenever we've been on vacation, we go home, she puts it on. She doesn't care if people look because it gives so much moisture and it's so good after spending time in the sun and sitting in that airplane, drying out your skin. It's, and again, gives, people ask and it gives you a reason to talk to people. So you can recruit a lot of people on the airplane wearing the mask. You use it once to twice per week. You cannot use it too much. You can use it too little. And use every drop of the serum. I dare you. Every drop. Use it. Don't throw it out. The whole body needs it. And remember to remove both paper sides so it sticks to your body. When you remove the mask, you don't rinse it. You just leave it. You have the moisture on there, you have the nutrients on there. You don't want to rinse it away. And then you add your serum that you want, and then you put your cream of choice on top of that. The balancing cream, aloe balancing cream, is still in our assortment, of course, and I love this cream. It's a deep moisturizing cream. It has 20 ingredients inside. Also a very, very rich cream. It's a perfect night cream that can also be used in the day. It's for very dry skin, and you can, night and day, anytime. It has aloe vera as an ingredient. Macadamia oil. Macadamia oil is a lipid that is very close to the skin's natural lipid. It has arginine, you know, L-arginine from RG+. Arginine helps to transport nutrients in our skin. It has ceramide 3, 6, and 1. And 3, 6, and 1 are the ceramides known that if you have children with atopic eczema, very, very dry skin, this is the ceramides they lack. This is the key of ceramides to give you moisturized skin. It has pine bark extract. Pine bark extract has a healing abilities, and they have done research with pine bark extract in South America on burns. And they put pine bark extract on there, and it kind of makes a new layer of skin. It's really healing. It has amino acids, which are proteins that helps to rebuild our cells. It has cholesterol. Cholesterol is a ceramide, and you have to have cholesterol in order to be able to absorb ceramide 3, 6, and 1. And I've seen a lot of creams on the market saying, oh, we have ceramides, but they don't have the cholesterol, which means it's a waste. It's just going to be on top of the face and not being able to penetrate into the skin. It has vitamin E, which is a very powerful antioxidant. Vitamin C that helps us get normal collagen levels and help us to get a strong defense in our face. And it has a lemon to make the pH to be perfect for our skin to absorb the cream. So if you're in a country where you do not have Infinite, you can just use the aloe moisturizing cream. Or if you don't want to use the restoring cream, use the deep moisturizing cream. I love this cream. It's an amazing cream. And as far as we go, it's still in our assortment. So we can use all the products together. Since all of them contain aloe vera, all absorbs our skin, all enters our cells, it can be used any way you like. Nothing is wrong. You can do it any way you want to do it. If you use the Infinite line, you can combine it with exfoliator, the toner or the activator, the masks, the eye cream, and the day lotion. And the same if you use the Sonia line, you can combine it with the targeted skincare. But you can also actually combine any way you like. So when we talk about cleanse, the collagen complex, that's what you take with your breakfast every morning. And you take 2 tablets with your breakfast. Personally, I take 4 because I'm getting up there in age and I want it to be extra good. But the recommended doses are 2 tablets with your breakfast in the morning. And then we come to the rinse, the cleanse. You can use either refreshing gel cleanser from the Sonia line or the hydrating cleanser from the Infinite line. Doesn't matter. You do what you like the best. Step 3 is the condition. It's the toner, either the balancing toner or the aloe activator. If you are hormonal or if you have acne skin, I will recommend the balancing toner. Step 4 is the eye cream. And you choose if you want to use it or you don't want to use it. Personally, of course I do. Then we have the serums, so we can choose to boost our skin. We have the firming serum from Infinite. We have the illuminating gel from Sonia, or we have our hydrating serum that's new in the line. And you can use both if you want to. If you want to use the Infinite serum and the illuminating gel, you can do that. If you want to use the Infinite serum and the hydrating serum, you can do that. It's up to you. Experiment to see what fits you, what suits you the best. It's your skin. Listen to your skin and listen to what the skin wants. Step 6 is to moisture and protect. We have the protecting day lotion, which has the sun factor in it. We have the Infinite restoring cream, or they have the soothing gel moisturizer. But we also have the deep moisturizing serum, of course. the deep moisturizing cream. I don't know why this serum is down there. It's a mistake, sorry. And then you can use specific when you need. You can need the refining gel mask 2 to 3 times a week, or the aloe cellulosa mask, and the smoothing exfoliator when you need to, as long as you want to. So, you know, you can't, only thing I want to say, if you have acne, don't use exfoliator on the acne, only around. I have made a teenage pack that I want to share with you. This is extra knowledge. This is nothing that Forever make, but that's something I make, and I have big success with this. It's also good for acne skin. Teenagers, usually from the age of 11, they don't need products that are active. So the Sonia series is too active because it also have anti-aging aspects in there, and the Infinite is definitely too active. So when you have teenagers who wants to have a skin routine, which is very good, you need to have products that supports their skin without going in and disturbing their skin. So when you have teenagers, I would recommend to use the aloe hand soap. You can also use the bar if you prefer. They are both pH neutral, which means they do not disturb the acid layer on the skin, and they cleanse very good without drying. This is a perfect cleansing for a teenager, and you can use it in the shower as well, for especially boys, you know. Then just use it all. They don't have to think that much about it. It's very good. It's deep cleansing. It doesn't sting your eyes, and it's a very plain but good cleansing agent without being too active. It doesn't have any fruit acid in there. Doesn't go in and disturb the natural balance of a teenager's young skin. Then I would recommend the balancing toner to help the teenager that has a lot of hormonal going on in their skin, help them have the correct pH of the skin, and so they can absorb the moisture better. Then I usually, for teenagers, I actually recommend the Forever Aloe Scrub because it's price-wise, but also because it's easier for if you have a boy. For just say, you know, use it every day in the shower, then he'll use 2 or 3 times a week as he's supposed to, because boys don't listen. Because then they can use it on their back and their chest if they have acne there, and they can use it in their faces to make it easy. But you can as well use the smoothing exfoliator. They have the same effect. They're doing the same. But remember, not on acne, because that's an inflammation and you don't want to spread that. I would recommend to have the aloe propolis cream wherever in the face that you are dry. Usually when you have teenagers, they have T-zone, that's oily, and then they are dry in the rest. So I would recommend to have the propolis cream on the dry areas, and to use the aloe vera jelly on the T-zone that gives moisture but doesn't have any oils in it at all. Aloe propolis cream is also very, very good to use at night if you have acne, to take a little pea of it and put it directly on the acne at night and just let it sit there, because the moisture will make the pore open up. And the propolis cream, the propolis is what the bees put inside the hive to keep bacteria and virus out. It's antibacterial. It will have a good effect on the acne with antibacterial effect on there. So this is a very good suggestion. You can also use Forever Marine Mask. Is very good for teenagers. It's deep cleansing without drying out. The worst thing you can do on a teenage skin is to put anything that's alcoholic or strenuous, because when you dry out the skin on the top, the pores will close very tight to try to keep the moisture in. So when you have a sebum glands working and you need it to come out, it can't, because you're too dry on the top, so the pores are closing in. And I see this very often with teenagers. They have very, very dry skin and a lot of acne. And you think, but if they have such an oily skin, how can it be so dry? Sometimes it's flakes, because they are using alcohol on their skin. And that's the worst you can do. Worst you can do. Never, never, never. You need moisture, moisture, moisture. And if you have acne again, the MSM gel can be a very, very good suggestion to use in the whole face at night, maybe, or day, doesn't matter, because it contains sulfur. Sulfur is very good on acne as well. But again, you feel, you know, you try yourself out and you try, because we're all different and we have all different preferences. So this is a very good suggestion too as well. So this is the skincare that we are talking about. This is the Infinite, it's the targeted product, and it's the Sonia skincare. And here you can combine any way you want to combine it, and just find out your routine, what you love. A new introducing product we have as well, which is very exciting, is the new Forever Focus. And I have actually been trying this product started 2 years ago, I think. Amazing. You do not know what you have in it for you. This is a product I would recommend everybody to take. And you need to sell this, because people, listen, when you start to go into menopause, you start to lose your cognitive function. When you get, start to get in that age, men go into menopause too, just by the way. It's just, it goes slower than it does in women, and on women it has bigger effect with the female hormones. But when you go in menopause and your hormones start to rumble, your cognitive abilities, they decrease. So the older you get, the less cognitive abilities you have. Cognitive means functioning of the brain, to be able to grasp, to be able to recognize, to react. And we need, our brain needs support. And here we finally have a dietary supplement, finally a supplement that can help us support our brain. If you're mentally sluggish, also teenagers, they are stressed today in school, and people are stressed. People have multiple jobs, and it affects our brains. So if you feel sluggish, like you can't wake up, you have the hood above your head, for example, and you just feel, you're not as quick as you used to be, or you don't have the focus or the concentration that you need to have. You wake up in the morning, think, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this today. I have my list. And then you go through, you do 2 things on there, and you just, no more energy. Your brain is done. You're dead. You can't do anything more. Then this product is what you need. If you need to stay sharp, you need to stay focused, you need to be laser sharp, you need to be able to grasp things, then you need this product. This has clinically studied ingredients. It has been tested for years. This is, again, Forever is in front of everybody else. We have ingredients in here that no one else has. Someone has some of the ingredients, but they don't have all of them as we do. It assists you with organized thoughts. Sometimes if you try that, you go somewhere to do something, and you get in there and say, why did I go here? Why am I in here? And you try to trail back, go back to where you were, to think, what was I thinking? And oh yeah, now I remember. Or you do something, you think, okay, I'll do this in a minute, I'll remember, and you forget. And 3 hours later, shit, I should have done that. Oh, you talk to someone, say, I'm going to call you back straight away. And then you forget. It's not because the person isn't important, but your brain doesn't cooperate with you. Your thoughts, they disappear. Ask my daughter. I do this all the time. So not anymore though. So you need to break from that brain fog. Sometimes you can't remember, or you can't recall, or your brain is just not cooperating. It supports mental clarity, and that's huge. And it's made with brain boosting nutrients. There's been so much research on the brain, and before people thought, you can't work with the brain, you can't do anything, but that's not true. You can work with your brain, you can work with your memory, you can help your brain grow. And it supports the cognitive function, and the cognitive function is so important also to have that mental overview, to have that mental energy, that you are focused, you're on there, you're on the beat, and you get things done, and you're active. That's cognitive function. So don't just get through the day, make sure to take charge of it. Make sure to be your best, to be on top, and make sure to give your brain what it needs. So this product contains several ingredients that I will go into, but it has, of course, botanicals. It has extracts of rhodiola, bacopa, green tea, guarana. Guarana gives us energy. It contains contains a chemic binding that's very close to caffeine. It has green tea as well as a good antioxidant. It combines botanicals with natural beneficial effective vitamins like B6, B12, pantothenic acid, zinc, and cognizin. And cognizin is patented. Cognizin is proven to work. Cognizin, it's straight there in front of the bottle, so you can see it there. You can Google it if you want to know more about it than I'm telling you here. Cognizin is a nutrient shown in studies to support cognitive function, mental focus, and attention. And these are huge things, because if you don't have the cognitive function, you're lost. You know, your brain doesn't work. You go around yourself. You don't get anything done during the day. You're not efficient. Apart from cognizin, it has vitamin B6, B12, bacopa extract, Hybracea serrata extract, tyrosine, and ginkgo biloba. And what's very interesting is that when you look at, vitamin B6 and B12 are energy yielding vitamins that helps our cells do the best. And when you look at tyrosine, for example, tyrosine as amino acid, and it helps to support mental alertness, focus, and general well-being, to feel that the body in general feels well, that you feel that you're on top of everything. Bacopa extract as memory and attention, and especially when it's together with the ginkgo biloba. These two makes a very, very powerful effect. It's great for daily use. You need to take it every day to prove long-term benefits. It takes some time before it gets in and stabilizes. So you don't feel it straight away. You have to take it. It supports the mental clarity, and it assists with organized thoughts, elevates focus and concentration, provides nutritional support for attention, and supports brain DNA to synthesize and repair. Cognizin has the clinically studied acetylcholine, and acetylcholine is a naturally occurring nutrient in our brain that's there naturally by itself, and it has been shown to support cognitive function, mental focus, and attentiveness. And it's a natural thing that we are just adding to help to support. It's right there in the front. B-phenylethylamine is actually one of the most, this is for a focus, one of the most scientifically proven potents on the market of all of them. It's clinically studied, and this cognizin is a clinical studied form of citrulline. Acetylcholine is naturally occurred in the brains, as I said earlier, and it helps to battle fatigue of the brain. Phenytoin naturally occurs as naturally occurring neurotransmitters and modulators in the brain, and it has shown in tests to give decreased mental clarity and focus as well. Rhodiola is actually a herb from India, and I take this, of course, every day. And rhodiola is an adaptogenic herb, and it has shown to help reduce stress. Stress is impacted on long-term stress and cognitive function during prolonged stress. So it's a very, very powerful herb that we need. And as I said, bacopa and ginkgo biloba together is memory and attention. And all these products in here, they all do the same together, different parts added together like a big puzzle to become one. So who needs forever focus? Well, everybody needs forever focus. It can be a young, old, studying, it can be working out. Everybody can be a mom that has children that have to need to do some shopping and need to do cooking. Everybody needs to organize their thoughts. Everybody needs to be on top of the game. They need forever focus. It has some amazing ingredients that everybody need more of. So you can't say, you know, that you don't need it. We all need it. So it's going to be an amazing selling point as well, because everybody feels the sluggishness. Everybody feels the brain fog sometimes. Everybody feels the need to be more attentive, be more in the game, be more powerful, and get to be a doer, to do things. So I have different ways you can follow me if you like to follow me. I have filled up on Facebook. I cannot add more friends, but you can follow me on Facebook if you're interested. I also have an Insta, that's Martina Banak. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel, Martina S. Banak. In this YouTube channel, I have a lot of product trainings, and I'm adding more as well, in all different kind of languages. There are Arabic, and there are English, and Swedish, and Danish, and all different kinds. And it's for free, of course, and you are welcome to go in and subscribe. You can see trainings, products, etc. You're also welcome to write to me, and if you have questions with the trainings, it's all good there. Now I'm going to go on, and I'm going to turn down the presentation and go into Q&A. So if you have any questions, please write them in the Q&A. I will not be able to, let me go out here, stop sharing, there we go. So I will go into, I can see there's a lot of comments in the chat. I can't, it's more than 500 comments. I can't go in there, but I will go into the Q&A, and I will take the questions from the top. And please write in there if you have any questions. I also want to say that all I say is compliant. I do trainings on compliancy, and everything I say you can pass on. I haven't said anything that I can't say, but I do not share my PDF. The PDF is not confidential. You can see you can take screen prints of it if you want to screen dumps, but I'm not sharing my PDF. I've spent many hours doing this, and you need to have my knowledge in order to be able to retell it. So every time you do a training, do it yourself. Don't copy other people. It's work behind there, and when you just have the slides, it doesn't support what I'm saying, because I'm talking outside the slides. So this is why I don't share my trainings, my PDFs. I hope this is Napur is asking if you could have the PDF. No, I don't share that. Atika says, hi, what about some ingredients not allowed in EC? I know that we use minimum of preservatives to avoid infections, and I'll try it again. What about things that line? Okay, you see, we're a global company, and sometimes you have, what they do is they make two different. You have the US ingredients, and then you can have the Middle East ingredients, for example. So sometimes they have to make the product to fit the country. Also in Scandinavia, we have products that doesn't contain as much of some vitamins because it's not allowed in EEC. So sometimes they make different, so it will fit the market. Also, the heat lotion is different in different countries, for example. For our Ultra Shake is different in different countries. So sometimes they make different recipes for different countries in order for them to be approved. And yes, we use a minimum of preservatives and only approved preservatives. I have Infinite Restoring Cream that has expired in August. Can I still use it? Yes, you can still use it. It's like everything, it has to have an end date, and with the rules, there are rules set in the different countries how long the expiration date can be. So before, the expiration date was 3 years. Now they changed this to 1 year. And as long as the product doesn't smell bad, you can use it, because then it's nothing wrong. But you don't sell it to a customer, of course, but you can use it yourself. And Anonymous T says, I love this range, but the moisturizer makes my face very hot and sweat a lot due to the hot weather in Africa. Is this okay? Do I continue with it? Well, I don't know which moisturizer you're talking to, if it's the Sonia moisturizing. you can, you can use another moisturizer. If you don't like the Sonia moisturizing, try to use the deep moisturizing cream, or to use the restoring cream, or, you can try, but it doesn't matter. It's nothing wrong with the product, and it's nothing wrong with your face either. People react differently, and especially in Africa, if it's very hot, I sweat too. If I put sun cream on, I just sweat even more. So, but it's okay anyway. You can still use it, but you can try. You can experiment to see what you like the best. Rakesh says, my skin is getting extra dry and extra sensitive, though I'm taking nectar from last year and also taking Arctic Sea for the last 2 months, and also applying allopropolis and sun factor. There is no result. So please suggest, what should I do? Well, of course, if you have very dry skin, of course, aloe vera is important, and Arctic Sea is important, just as you're right. If for your skincare, I would recommend you to use an exfoliator to start with, because if you don't use an exfoliator, your skin can't absorb moisture, can't absorb nutrients from outside. You could also use, for a period at night, use the alpha E factor and R3 cream. That's very good as a boosting, like a cure to do for like 2 weeks, but only at night, because you cannot have R3 in the sun because it's fruit acid. So if you want to have a boost for your skin, use the alpha E factor first, and then you put the R3 on top. And that will set a boost into your cells in your skin, and it will help your skin retain more moisture. So you need to do the scrub, to scrub away the old, and you need to maybe boost it a little bit. Also, to use the balancing toner, or the balancing toner, or is also very good for the face, for it to absorb the creams better. I was wondering if it would be possible to use these perfect Dias. No, sorry, as I said. Lotta, as I said before, it's a lot of work in these Dias, and everything is not on there, because I say a lot more than is on the Dias. So do your own trainings if you need to have trainings, or ask me to do a training for you, but don't copy other people's Dias. You can see, it's going to be a recording, and you can see the recording again. But I'm not going to share my Dias. Martina, what skincare products do you recommend for a 13-year-old girl? She doesn't have acne, and the skin is quite nice condition. She drinks a lot of urea. Still, the teenage pack for a girl of 13 years old. The hand soap, the balancing toner, the scrub, aloe scrub, propolis cream, and use a mask. That's what I would use for, because you don't want to have any active products like Sonia or Infinite on teenager skin. So it's a teenage line, as I said. That's the one I would take to a teenager. The question is for my daughter. She's 20 years old. And that's it, nothing more. What is the question, Rakesh? Write it again so I can take it further down. Can we use aloe activator in the eye for internal use for cleaning eyes? Yes, you can, but you have to mix it with water, because otherwise it's going to be too stingy. So mix it with water. You can use it in your eye. This is Kenneth. Do you have any suggestion how to use the cellulosa mask when you have a beard and still want it to get to stuck on the face? Well, Kenneth, I have the same problem with my husband. He has a beard too. He's very fashionable with a beard too. What I do is you take the serum and you massage it into the beard before you put the mask on. And you can't get it to stick on the beard. It's impossible, but it can stick in the rest of the face. And then you still have the serum working in there. That's the only recommendation I can have for you. Mashego, what skin products or care would you recommend for eczema? Well, eczema is a medical condition, and you should go to a dermatologist to see what they can do for that. And I don't know where the eczema is either. But again, aloe vera has very nice properties on the skin, so you can always use our I lost the word. You can always use our skincare on there. And also, all propolis cream has very good benefits on irritated skin. So to use aloe activator and to use Allopropolis cream would be my suggestion. But if you have eczema, go to see your doctor, your physician, to help you with that, because that's a medical condition, and we are not doctors. We don't do medical conditions. Aya says, thank you. How about cellulose mask for teenagers? Would be nice to mother-daughter. Yes, a teenager can use a biocellulose mask without no problem. It's very hydrating. It's not that active, but it's very hydrating and soothing. So a teenager can absolutely, yes, use a biocellulose mask. How different is the Forever Focus with Jinxia? Well, it's a very big difference, actually, because Forever Focus has patented ingredients and has a combination with rhodiola that Jinxia doesn't have. So it's a huge difference. You can't really, you cannot, it's like comparing apple and bananas. You can't compare it. Jinxia is also, it's a Chinese herb that's also good for mental clarity, but more narrow, where the focus is much, much broader aspect. Mashego, will it help with Alzheimer? Well, Alzheimer is a medical condition, and for Alzheimer, you speak to your doctor. I cannot, I'm not, even though I did study medicine for 2 years, I'm not a medical doctor, and I'm not going to answer that question because we don't do in diseases. We help people become healthier and to live a healthier life. We don't sit outside the doctor's office waiting for people to go out to cure them. We don't do that. We have supplements and we have skincare products to support our skin, not to cure the skin. Louise, how do you remove dead skin cells from areas with acne if you cannot use exfoliator? I have areas that are really dry and flaky, but also has acne. Okay, when we talk about acne, I mean this really infected red acne. I'm not talking about pimples. Pimples is okay to do exfoliator, but not acne. Acne is really, it's really infected and red. And if you do like this on acne, it can crack, and it's really a serious condition, actually. Usually, if you're very dry, it could tendency to that you maybe use something alcoholic on your skin, which is not good. You need to hydrate for the skin to get in balance. So use a lot of products to hydrate and balance the skin. And if you can use very carefully exfoliator, but if it's only pimples, it's okay to use the skin. It's real acne I'm talking about. You don't use exfoliator. Louise said, you had Sonia cleanse both under acid and alkaline skin. Why is that? Because our products are pH neutral. So both oily and dry skin can use our Sonia cleanser, and both oily and dry skin can use our Infinite cleanser as well. It's just that on a really oily skin, I would actually recommend the hand soap. But you can use both because it's pH neutral and it fits both. It's in the middle, so it fits both. It fits all skin types. Can focus be given to children of school age? Well, you see, our products are approved from children 15 years and up. There's no clinical testing on children and supplements. So there are only Forever Kids that's approved for children. So if it's customers, you always follow the recommendation on the bottles. If it's your own child, try it. It's nothing dangerous. It's not a medicine. It's herbs, it's supplements. But remember, we always follow the label for customers. Rayat says, can we use aloe activator in eye? Then I always answer that. Leila, hello Martina, and many thanks for a great training. My question, my team member, 70-year-old lady, used the other night for first time smoothing exfoliator, and after she had the Sonia mask, a thick layer, but her face just went very red and felt not good. Can you explain why? What should I tell her? Well, the Sonia mask is what it does. It's very active. It gets your blood flowing, and it does that because we want to have the oxygen and the nutrients out in the cells. And this is typical what I would say, don't sleep with it, but just put it on for 20 minutes. It's good to get the redness because it means the blood is flowing. And it means you get the oxygen and you get nutrients out into the cells in the skin. But if it feels wrong and it's read in a different way that you are, you get an allergic reaction, of course you shouldn't use it. But sometimes people get afraid because they get red in the skin. And you don't have to be afraid of that because it's good. You get the blood flowing, but it falls down very quick. If she doesn't like it, then use another mask. Use Sonia biocellulose mask, or use, she will probably react to this. She will probably have the same feeling with the mask powder because it has the same effect, getting the blood flowing, but it's actually a good thing. How can I use toner? Well, either you put it on cotton and wipe up your face, or as I do, in the hand, and just put it on and let it dry. So that's how you use it. You use it after cleansing your face. After you use a cleanser, you use a toner before you apply a serum or a cream. Mask powder is available or stop production? No, it's available here. I don't think it's stopped production, not that I know. Anyway, we still have it here and we use it. How do I know what type of skin I have? Well, if it's flaky and dry, it's dry. If it's oily, if you take a tissue, put on, and it gets oily, it's oily. Usually most people know what skin type they have. They can feel if they are dry or if they are oily. If you are not sure, use the Sonia line, because that's for all skin types. Or ask someone, because I can't see you, so I can't tell you what skin you have. But usually if you have very small pores, you have dry skin. If you have big pores, you usually have oily skin. Grete says, the mask, can it be used more than one time if you put it in the bag? No. The biocellulose mask cannot be used again. There's a minimal of preservatives in there, and when you put it on your face, there's a lot of bacteria. And also the face has drank and has taken all the nutrition out of the mask. So no, the mask is for one-time use only. You do not put it back in the bag again. You can really risk to get a lot of, excuse my language, bad shit happen, because there's a lot of bacteria in there and we just be growing, because there's not this minimal of preservatives in there. So no, don't use it again, only one time. Another one says, I love the Sonia skincare range, but it makes my face very hot. I already had this one. It's strange, they come again. Yasti Park says, can we treat scars in some way, especially pity scars or ice-picked scars? For scars, you have two options. SMM gel is very good for scarred skin, and also R3. R3 is a fruit acid, the only fruit acid cream we have, and R3 you only use at night. But it takes a long process, because you need the cells to renew, and you need to thin out the scar in the skin. It takes a long time, and you have to do it. It's also very good to massage it when you have the R3 or MSM gel on the skin. Let me see. R3 factor, what is the difference between that and the other scrubs? R3 is not a scrub. R3 factor is a cream. R3 factor is a fruit acid cream, which means it has a peeling effect when you're wearing it, but it is a cream. It's moisturizing, so it's not a scrub at all. It's a cream, and it's very good to use with alpha E factor, because alpha E factor is a vitamin oil, and the only way to get the vitamins into the skin, because oil has big molecules, is to put aloe vera on top, and R3 has aloe vera. So R3 is still a night cream, but it also has the effect of renewing cells. Exfoliator and aloe scrub, use more, tell me one more time. Okay, the exfoliator and the aloe scrub are both exfoliators. They do the same thing. Personally, I use the aloe scrub on the body and the exfoliator in the face. But they do the same thing. It's just the exfoliator is the newer one, and it has a dual function. So I find the exfoliator better for the face, but they're doing the same thing. Jenny, why did Forever change the original sunscreen? Well, they changed the original sunscreen because the preservative inside it. You see, in the beginning, if we go years back, most products had, or should I say this? We had MI as a preservative in the sunscreen, because there are rules to follow what ingredients we can use. And as I said, all ingredients doesn't work together. So when we had the sunscreen and we had to remove the preservative from it, you can't just add another one. You had to reformulate it. And we wanted a sunscreen that was better for our nature, better for our coral reefs, and better for the sea. So the new sunscreen is much, much better than the old one, because it's much more waterproof and it doesn't bleach the coral reefs. You know, if you want to have a sunscreen that's reef proof, it has to be more waterproof. And then, of course, it's harder to wash off. That's, of course, logic. So, but the reason why I had to change was because the preservative in the old was not approved anymore. It was getting banned. So we had to exchange it. Oh, will this webinar also be in Danish? I would love to understand 100%. You can find this webinar in Danish in my YouTube channel. I'm quite sure I have a skincare training there in Danish. Forever Focus, take twice a day or thrice a day? No, you only take it in the morning. Take 3 in the morning. Thanks, Martina. I like the Forever Focus. Can it function for people with dementia as a supplement? Again, dementia is a disease. You ask your doctor. This is a supplement. It's not a medication, and it's not going to help on Alzheimer's or dementia or anything. It can help you strengthen your brain before you get it, but it's not, you know, it's not a medicine. It's a supplement. Products for sunburn. Aloe jelly is perfect. First spray, perfect for sunburn. What I do if I get a sunburn, I take first spray, let that dry in, and then I take our jelly. It's perfect. It's the best. Aloe lotion is also very nice cooling after a day in the sun. But for real burns, first spray and jelly. Next question from Z. Can you repeat those different products to use on oily skin and dry skin? Please repeat it. Thanks. Okay. Cleansing on oily skin, the best is the aloe hand soap or the hand bar. But you can also use the Sonia cleanser or the Infinite cleanser. For dry skin, however, you only use the Sonia cleanser or the Infinite cleanser because dry skin needs more sour cleansing. And since the hand soap is pH neutral, 7, it's a bit too alkaline for really dry skin. So dry skin, only the Sonia or the Infinite. Oily skin can use Sonia Infinite or the hand soap or the hand bar. How do you exactly use aloe activator to rinse the eye? Well, you have an eye cup that you can get in the pharmacy, and you take water and you take 3 drops of aloe activator, you put the eye cup on and you rinse your eye like this and you take it off. Then you change the liquid, put new in, and take the next eye and rinse. That's how you rinse your eye. Can I select product before purchasing? I don't understand the question, Shella. What do you mean? Can I select product before purchasing? I don't understand the question. I can't answer, I'm sorry. Margaret, many thanks for training. From what age can you recommend Forever Focus? Well, all our products are supplements, and that's from the age of 15 or 16. So I recommend it from 16 and up. Rashika, can you explain about hydrating cleanser? That's Rashika from India. Well, hydrating cleanser is the cleanser in the Sonia series, and it's very light formula, very easy to wash off, doesn't foam very much, and it doesn't strip your skin, so it cleanses in the depth, but still keeps your face moisturized. Angela, the new product for a Focus, can this replace the existing Ginkgo Plus, or can be used both together? How available is Focus? Well, Focus and Ginkgo Plus, you cannot compare them. Focus is up here where Ginkgo is here. You can use both of them, definitely. How available it is, I can't answer that. I don't know. They're starting to roll out. I would guess they will have 2 different ingredients maybe for different countries, so most possible can have it, but I don't know. So I can't answer that. You have to ask the head office how available it's going to be, because I can't answer. Kiki says here, I use the protecting day lotion every day. Will you give me advice what to use more for my older skin? I have the serum under and use the infinite cream at night, but I think my skin need more moist now in springtime. Kiki, you need the moisturizing serum. You will be so happy. You use the infinite serum first, then you use the hydrating serum, moisturizing serum, and then you put on your protecting day lotion. You will be so happy for that. I know too, I have aging skin and we need moisture. Also to spray with first spray is really good to add moisture as well. Ashkai, illuminating gel should be applied after hydrating moisturizer. No, illuminating gel is like the serum. It's applied before hydrating moisturizer. Illuminating gel is the small one, the white one. You put that before you add on moisturizing gel. Esther says, I used to have non-sensitive skin. That means I could use anything and it doesn't react with my skin. After using EpiBlanc for a year, constantly and daily, I noticed that the use of any of our products now, I have reactions and itchy bumps on my body. Please, what do I do? Thanks. Well, first of all, EpiBlanc was not meant to have in all your face. EpiBlanc was meant to use only on patches. It sounds like you are overstimulated. That's what it's. I haven't seen you, so it's difficult for me to answer, but it sounds like you are overstimulated, which means what I would do, I would go straight down to basic. I would actually use, I don't know if you have sensitive skin, I would use soothing gel moisturizer to cleanse the face. I would use the balancing toner, and then I would use propolis cream. That's it, until the skin calms down, because it sounds like you are overstimulated. Your skin is overstimulated. Nahanda says, how many days does it take for wrinkle treatment? Well, it depends. We got all different. For me, I could see the results after 2 weeks, 14 days. But you need to use all products. Remember that. You can't just use one. You need to have the supplement and the serum. You know, you need to have all of it to have the effect. What about polybarine and aloe scrub? Yeah, what about it? It's so little and it's proven, so it's fine. It's a good ingredient. It's no problem. If you take Forever Focus for 6 months, will there be a negative side effect if I stop taking it? No, it will not be a negative side effect, but your cognitive abilities will just decline back to what they were. This is a supplement you have to take every day for the long run. It will take approximately a week and you realize you will see the difference. It takes some weeks before it stabilizes and you feel the full effect, but it also takes like a week before it decreases again. But you won't have any negative effects. It's not a medicine, you know, it's herbs, it's supplements. Which is the best combination product for acne in India? Well, as I showed you, the teenager and acne is the best. It's the hand soap, it's the balancing toner, it's the aloe propolis and the aloe gel, it's the marine mask, the slide I showed you with the teenage pack or acne. And I'm sure you have all these products in India. Gulshan, on your YouTube channel, is there also training of nutrition segment? Yes, I think so. There's a lot of trainings. I'm not quite sure. And I'm adding trainings all the time. So there will be a lot more trainings in there. Sitoxile, I have the aloe gel Tetra Pak experienced in February. Can I still drink it? Now, if it expired in February, no, don't drink that. If you have the Tetra and it expired in February, I wouldn't drink it. I wouldn't drink it because there's no preservatives at all in there. You should have drank it when you had it. You know, you shouldn't save it. So no, I would not drink that. Can a beard man use B-cellulose mask? Yes, a man with a beard can use B-cellulose mask. What you do, you take some of the serum and you massage it into the beard, and then you take the mask on the rest of the face. Can we use aloe activator? This is the same again. All the skincare range safe for during use in pregnancy? Yes, all skincare is safe during pregnancy. It's on the skin. You don't eat it. You shouldn't anyway. So yes, no problem during pregnancy at all. Anything you would like to suggest for hair fall? For hair fall, first spray is really good for your hair. But again, if you have abnormal hair fall, you should see a doctor. Otherwise, hair fall is usually vitamins. Forever Focus, amazing for your hair. It has a lot of zinc in there and vitamin A. You need to make sure you get all your vitamins and minerals for your hair. For hair, it comes from the inside. It has nothing to do with what you use on the outside. So for hair, if you have a lot of hair fall, you need to make sure you get all the vitamins and minerals you need. What can you use on surgical scars? Again, I would use either MSM gel or I would use alpha E factor and R3 on the scars. Charlotte, can a teenager use marine mask when they have acne? Yes. People with acne can use the marine mask, no problem. They can do that. It's just exfoliators should be very careful when you have real acne. Is there any products for hair except from the shampoo and the conditioner? Yeah, well, what I do, I actually use, every time I wash my hair, I use aloe gel in my hair. I take it in because it gives a lot of moisture to the hair without weighing it down. I also use lips. If I blow dry my hair, I use lips. I take a bit and I do like this and I put my small hairs down and I take it in the ends of my hair. Gives me really nice and shiny hair. And actually restoring cream is amazing as detangling cream. I have long hair and if I take a restoring cream, I can just, my comb just goes through. So you can always, make experiment and see, because the products are amazing. It can be used to a lot of different things and nothing can go wrong. You can't do anything wrong. And there are coming more products for the hair in the pipeline. So you just hang on there. Oh, and alpha E factor is also very good for the hair if you need hair oil. Work of polyparaben in aloe scrub. Okay, parabens, let me tell you this. Parabens, a lot of people think parabens are bad. I'm one of these who believe paraben is the best. You see, how did this with parabens happen? You see, there was a time when the media had nothing to write about. And you had an apprentice somewhere sitting, picking up a story that a boy in England in the kindergarten got an allergic reaction from a cream. And they meant it was the parabens that made the reaction. So the media had nothing to write about. So all media took this up. Everybody wrote about this. It was horrible. Parabens was dangerous and it gave eczema and it was so bad, or parabens should be banned. And people are like sheep. People hear someone, so they read something, they think it's true, even if it's not. And if they hear something, someone say something, they think it's true. And they don't figure out what is the truth or not. So they just, all everybody, one says, the next one says, as well. People are like sheep, they just follow. And suddenly the industry realized that people refused to buy products with parabens. So the whole industry had to change the paraben products to other preservatives like MI. MI was forbidden in January because when they removed the parabens, then they really started to get problem with allergic reactions. Then there was one sheep who stopped up and said, okay, maybe we should do a test on parabens. Maybe we should do some scientifically proven investigation to see what is parabens and how does it affect the body. So they found out that there are 10 different parabens. If you eat vegetables or fruits, you eat parabens every day because parabens is nature's natural preservatives. And there are 10 different parabens. And they realized that 4 of these parabens, if they were combined with some other products in a special order, they might maybe be hormone affectant or be allergic. Maybe, and if the moon was shining in the right winkle on the right day, really far out. So I said, okay, since there is a minimal risk that there might be something, we will say these 4 parabens will be banned. So there were 6 parabens left. And they realized that these parabens had been used for 150 years in products. They were the most stable preservatives in the market, because you need to have stable ingredients for products not to turn bad. And they were the most stable ingredients. They were the safest ingredients. But what happens? People are stupid. Because they read it sometimes and they heard it sometimes, they don't want parabens. But you know what? People are stupid. They say, we don't want parabens, we want something else. The problem is the new thing that isn't tested, that hasn't been used for 150 years, give a lot of more allergic reactions. So now we had to change MI. Now we had to put something else in that we don't know. So I'll tell you, in a few years, we're going to change the products again. Because people are stupid and don't want parabens. Parabens is the safest, the most natural preservative on earth. So paraben is good. There's nothing wrong with parabens at all. What is this? Martina Nomeliso. Martina, when using the aloe gel and propolis cream, which one do you apply first on the face? Doesn't matter. You take the propolis where you're dry and the jelly where you're oily. So it doesn't matter either way. I have oily, acne-prone skin, but my face is way darker than my neck and the rest of my body. What can I use to brighten it and make it same color with the other color with my body? You need to use day cream with factor in it. You need to use the targeted day care, because your face is darker because you're in the sun. So if you use the protective day lotion that has natural sun factor in it, your face will become the same face, the color as your body. Aloe activator can be used for ear. Yes, aloe activator is very good for the ear. You drip it in there, leave it for 5 minutes, and then you take it the next year. Is it okay to mix more than 2 of our creams together with the alpha E factor as a day cream? Why would you mix more than 2 of our creams together with alpha E factor as a day cream? I mean, you can do anything you want to. Nothing is wrong, but I don't see the reason for it, because we have the restoring cream that's perfect as it is. We have the soothing gel moisturizer that's perfect as it is. We have deep moisturizing cream perfect as it is, and then you have R3 perfect as it is. So it doesn't matter. If you want to use the alpha E factor, you use that first, and then you can put any cream on top of it. No need to put 2 or 3 creams, but it's up to you. You can do whatever you want to, but I don't see the reason for it. What mask should you suggest a teenager should use? As I said, marine mask is very good for a teenager. What products do you recommend for ladies 18 to 40 with acne and oily skin? Sonia moisturizing line, definitely, or or my teenage line. Either one of them. When I apply aloe sunscreen, I sweat a lot. Even when I don't go in the sun, I sweat after applying it. I live in India. I know it's very hot in India. I've been there, especially in the summer when the asphalt is melting. I love India, by the way. Probably been there 20 times. I have productions in India. Yes. I think that try to use scrub on your face, so you remove the dead skin cells, and I think you will find that you will sweat less. But when you put cream on, you sweat, you know, because it's on top, and your skin is sweating because it needs to temperate and cool your body and your skin. I had some customer who feel more dry after using the biomask. Any idea why? No, Louise, I never heard this in all my life. How you can get more dry after using the biomask? Impossible. I can't answer that. I never heard it. Maybe psychological. Maybe. But if she doesn't like it, she can use one of our other masks. You know, we all have different tastes. What does hyaluronic acid? And can you explain to me about the 4 that are in the new serum? Hyaluronic acid puts moisture in between the cells and in the cells, so they have a plumbing effect. So it means your wrinkles, you see them less because they get more shallow. I don't know the 4 different that's in there, and it really doesn't matter because there are 4 and they all have the effect to get more moisture to plumb. It's like I said, if you have a balloon that's wrinkled and you put water inside, it gets all nice and tight. It's the same effect hyaluronic acid has. And Chinese, please, what product is best for hair breakage and thinning? Again, you need to take your supplements and vitamins. This is typical minerals for the hair. But otherwise, use our shampoo and conditioner. That's prevents hair breaking. I also use the aloe jelly in my hair to give it moisture so it doesn't break. Akshay, can you tell a difference? Hydrating serum, which one is the best? Well, it's, you see, it's different. Infinite is anti-aging. Hydrating is moisturization. So which one is best? Depends on what you want. Personally, I use them both. But it depends on what you want. Do you want anti-aging? Then you use Infinite. Do you want hydrating? You use hydrating serum. Me, I use Infinite first, and then I use the hydrating serum on top. Which one is best? Depends on the result you want. They're both best. Idigo, Gloria, which product do you suggest for dark spots on the leg? I would use okay, I need to remember the word here. I would use the illuminating gel for that. I would do that, the illuminating gel. And also use scrub on it, and then illuminating gel, definitely. Why name change to aloe hand soap? It used to be aloe hand and body, face and body, if I remember. It was aloe face and body. Well, the aloe soap is going to be changed again, and it will be, you see, it will be aloe soap. They changed the formula and they wanted to make the products more targeted. And they thought, you know, we have so many products for the face, so we don't have to write it's for the face. But the fact is you can use it for the face, you can use it for the whole body. And we will get a new packaging for it and a new name. It will come. Kulala. I have a granddaughter, 25 years, with very oily skin, suffer from blackheads, end up with big pores on the skin and black spots because of eruption of pimples during men's period. Which skincare can be recommended? Again, I would definitely use the Sonia skincare for that. And when you have blackheads, it's very important that you scrub your face. It's very important with the exfoliation. So the Sonia skincare, definitely. What can be used for pimples? Sonia skincare or the propolis cream. You can put the propolis cream straight on the pimples. It's very effective. Rakesh, my daughter is also facing another problem. Her skin gets heat up very soon, till a couple of hours, especially her hands and feet. What's the reason? What should she do to get rid of this problem? Okay, I don't quite understand. Her hand and feet, do they swell or what? Maybe she needs to drink more water. Otherwise, it's very nice to spray with first spray. You can also use the deodorant if you have your feet are sweaty. I don't quite understand the question, Rakesh, I'm sorry. Stenson, please suggest the best product to reduce open pores. Well, we have a lot for that, for open pores, especially the Sonia skincare is all made for open pores. So the Sonia skincare is very good to prevent open pores. Can we substitute Forever Focus for Ginkgo, please? No, it's not the same. Definitely not the same. Very big difference. Anything for pigmentation or clothes? Yes, for pigmentation, you use the illuminating serum for pigmentation. Can you shed some light on EpiBlanc, please? Well, EpiBlanc is also for pigmentation spots and is bleaching. So you can use either that, or you can use illuminating gel locally on the spots. Either one of them. Christopher, what skin product can you use on a lady about 45 who has been using bleaching cream but stopped to retain her natural skin? Infinite, the Infinite series, definitely. When you're over 45, you need the Infinite. Raghav, when I apply aloe sunscreen, I sweat a lot. I already answered that one. What would you recommend for matured skin with hormonal imbalance causing eruption on the face? Infinite, definitely the Infinite for that. And when you have hormonal imbalance, very important with your supplements, very important with the Forever Daily and to vitalize woman, and royal jelly. Shella, I don't know what type of skincare I use to myself. I don't know what type of skincare to use to myself. Well, Shella, you have to experiment what you like the best, you know, but give it 3 months before you change to really get the skin to try it. I don't know how old you are. I don't know what kind of skin you have. So you have to find out what you like yourself. Can you mix focus and therm, or is it too exciting? I don't even understand why you ask, because therm has nothing to do with focus. You can mix that, no problem. Therm is something completely different. Focus is different. You can mix it together, Marcella, but it has nothing to do with each other. So what can we use for hyperpigmentation? You use Epi Blanc or illuminating gel for hyperpigmentation. What does hyaluronic acid do? And can you explain more about, I already answered that one. What is the difference between scrub and exfoliate? Okay, I already answered that too. What did you suggest for cellulite? For cellulite, you need to massage. So you can get, you need to massage a lot to get the blood flowing. So it's very good with the heat lotion, and massage with the heat and really get the blood flowing. You need manual power for that. It's not going to go away by itself. You need to drink a lot as well. Drink a lot of water. My skin is oily. I'm using jelly and sunscreen daytime. Is that yeah, Linda? That's okay. If it suits you, it feels good. You use it. Mehandanda, before you use a mask, can we use cleanser or scrub? Yes. Before you use any mask, you need to scrub your face first. You don't need to use a cleanser if you use the scrub, because the scrub is cleansing too. But you need to use the scrub to get all the dead skin cells so the mask can work and absorb into the skin. Does MSM gel and propolis cream do the same thing, like taking care of scars? No. MSM contains, what do you call that in English? Swole. That disappeared. MSM gel contains chemicals and minerals that's very good for the scars. Propolis cream has nothing to do with scars. Propolis cream will not have any effect on scars at all, actually. Forever Focus takes aloe activator is different from first spray. Yes, first spray contains French herbs as well. Aloe activator is like veterinary spray. So it's different because it's the same aloe vera in there, but first also has added French herbs. Does MSM gel and propolis do the same? No, okay. Strange, because the question comes multiple times. Same. Best product for acne, India. I told you the teenage series, or otherwise Sonia series. Best product for acne when you're 25 to 35. I would use the Sonia. If you don't have Sonia, I would use the teenage series that I showed you on the slide. Please let me see the teenage pack, thanks. Yeah, I can put it up later on because I can't have the Q&A and my presentation, so I can put it up after. Otherwise, you can see the replay later on. Cassia says, I know it's not a question about creams, but I have a customer who has cancer, and I gave her aloe tea in gift. She says it's amazing for her tired mucous membranes. Why is aloe tea not on the Scandinavian market? Is it possible to? It's because aloe tea contains a medical herb, and that's why it's not approved in Scandinavia. It's Johannesort, and it's not approved. So it's probably not going to come because that's the rules that we have here. Let me see. My mom is 52 and has got dark patches on cheeks. What is the best product to remove? Well, usually, it comes from sun, excessive sun. So the best is to use the Sonia series. I would use the Sonia series for that, or Epi Blanc. Ginkgo, Jinshia, and New Focus are not doing the same thing. No. Focus is a different league. Definitely not doing the same thing. And Ginkgo, Jinshia is not doing the same thing either. No. That's a completely different training. But no, they're not doing. Focus is state of the art, different. Sorry. For soaps, which one to use on dry skin? Aloe hand soap or avocado, which is better, especially in face. Dry skin, don't use the soaps. Dry skin, you use the more soothing gel moisture, you use the Sonia moisturizing gel, or you use the Infinite cleansing gel. You don't use, on dry skin, you don't use soap. We will have the folks in Scandinavia. Kiki, I don't know, and the office doesn't know. I think if we're going to have it here, they have to make a special formula because it has rhodiola, and rhodiola is not approved in Scandinavia. Ginkgo biloba is not approved either. So if they do, I think they're going to make a Scandinavian or European version of it. But I don't know. That these are just thoughts I have. I don't know. I wrote to the Scandinavian office to ask, and they didn't know. I spoke to Holly a long time ago when I tested the product, and she said they might want to do a special recipe for our countries. Does MSM gel and prop? No, same thing. I answered that. Let me see. I have acne prone, and when I use toner, I get very itchy. What do you recommend instead? Try aloe activator instead. Can you use that? What can we use on the skin if there are big white spots all over? I would just use a normal skin routine and let the skin balance. If you have white spots, it can be vitiligo, and that's a disease, and our products will not help with that. Can I use propolis cream that expired 4 months ago? Yeah, if it doesn't smell bad, you can use it. As long as it doesn't smell bad. If it smells bad, then it means there's bacteria in there, you don't want to use it. But if it doesn't smell bad, it's no problem. What can we do to remove stretch marks on thighs? You can't remove the stretch marks. You can make them look less. It's like a wrinkle. Once you have it, you can't remove it. But I would use alpha E factor, and R3 is very good. Also MSM is very good on that. So you have to try and massage it to get circulation. What mask would you recommend if you have overstimulated skin? Biocellulosa mask, definitely. What would you use on scars after a burn? I would use first spray and jelly. What vitamins, Lena says, what vitamins and minerals are especially good for the skin? We know aloe vera and collagen, but do recommend others in particular? Yeah, well, I spoke a lot about this in my last training, and you can see the replay on that because there's a lot you need for the skin. And I'm going to be here for another hour if I'm going to start to talk about that. So go and look at my previous training. You can see it there. Collins, what forever products will you suggest for the skin of a baby of 8 months? Is aloe lotion good for babies? Yeah, for babies, I would actually recommend aloe propolis cream. It's amazing for babies. But you can use aloe lotion. It's good too. And our soap is good for babies to bath in as well. First spray is good as well. So we have a lot of good. Aloe activator, if they have ARP in the mouth, sometimes they get fungus in the mouth, and you can wash the tongue with the aloe activator. How can I be an expert in skincare just like you? Which course do I need to embark to become an expert? Oh, Hobby, I've been working with this for 45 years. You just don't become an expert. It takes, first you have to have the interest, and you have to have the passion for it. And I went to school for many years, and I experiment, and I use products, and I challenge myself, and I learn, and I go courses. You know, it takes a lot of time and interest and knowledge to have it. So you can't just become an expert. To be an expert, you have to have a passion, and you have to do it all the time. So read books, sign up to courses. Why do we have guarana for a focus? What is the advantage? I think some customers may have a problem with it. Well, Obi, guarana is a nut actually, and it has it's to stimulate. It's to give you a perk. if you have brain fog and you're sluggish, you should also be tired, because it's hard for the brain to be tired. So it's just to give you a perk, but it's not that much, it's not that much. It's not one of the key ingredients. So, no one should have a problem with it. Even me, I'm taking some medication and I can't have any coffee. I can't have any caffeine, but I take for focus because it's not very much. Esther, can you repeat what you said I should use now that my body is entirely overstimulated because too much use of EpiBlanc? Yes, I would just use, if you're overstimulated, I would just use the toner and the propolis cream. Let's see here. What can I use for black spots and acne? I showed you a slide with the teenager pack or acne. I would use that. Or if you're older, I would use the Sonia line. Louise says, what is the infinite restoring used for the hair? I cannot use it. I overact, but perfect if I use it on my daughter's hair. Yeah, I did it because I was traveling and I forgot to bring usually before I used aloe nourishing serum in my hair as hair serum. And I was traveling and I forgot to bring it. So I tried and it was perfect. It was really good. So yes, you can use it for that.
Martina.
Yeah.
You have about 150 questions and answers.
Oh, shit.
and I'm just saying that we are officially closing the meeting, but I will keep it open if you are ready to answer more questions.
Yeah, I'll answer them.
Wow, because I can hear your voice. It's already.
Yeah, I'm drinking.
Yeah, drink some Aggie. Yeah, and I just because I need to leave with the kids, so I just want to thank you from my end. It's an amazing training, and it has kept my attention. It takes a lot, but especially the focus that both of us have been trying out is absolutely fantastic. I beat it with jet lag with it also.
Yeah.
So, and then finally, I just want to mention that on next weekend we will have a Big L 3-hour training on next Saturday. So with Tom Skrider, this is my friend and my inspirator. So lots of more training, and I'm sure that we have a lot of stuff to take from Martina, and I know she has even more. So maybe she will be back. Let's see if she not get too scared of all these questions here. But it's always nice when we get new products that we immediately can transform it into a training from Martina. So it's absolutely fantastic. I can see with more than 150 questions that people, they love this training here. And finally, they have someone who can reply all the questions. I cannot see Obi is asking how if you could do like a kind of train for trainers, as many will love to learn from your skills, but you can.
But I think this training is so in depth, so it's for trainers too. It's for everybody. So I don't think it would be different if I did it for trainers, because it's for everybody.
Maybe someone would like to be a local Martina in their countries, but you have spent so much time on this, so and I know that sometimes you also need to think about yourself and your team and your business. So thank you so much from Martina, and I will leave. We will not close the meeting, but I'm leaving. Booby's in the other end to close the meeting. So as long as you want, you can stay, Martina. I just admire that you're spending the whole day here, serving the company and the spirit and helping everyone to get better, beautiful, healthier, to make money by helping others. Thank you so much from me. I'm so proud of you. I'm a very proud sponsor of Martina, and we have a lot of fun together. This is, I love this business. You know, you meet strangers, they get friends, and now they're family. And we are a happy family. So thank you, Martina, for all you're doing and for
My
all.
pleasure.
Yes. Send my regards to Johan.
I will. And then Johan looks forward to Thailand.
I hope that he has recovered so he starts to eat meat again, because
no, we are vegans. And they have a lot of vegan food in Thailand.
No, not my Johan. This is my meat lover. I cannot stand this.
That's a completely different training. Why we went vegan? We can do that another time. Very interesting training.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'll answer the questions for those who wants to. I don't mind. It's Sunday. We are in lockdown. I'm not going anywhere, so I can answer the questions. No problem.
Okay, you will keep on answering till your voice is gone.
Yeah. Perfect.
Thank you.
Kiss the kids. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, what to use for children as lotion? You can use any of our products for children. Aloe scrub does not suit my wife, age 29, whose product is good to place it. If it doesn't like aloe scrub, try the exfoliator. It's very different in the consistency, so the exfoliator is good as well. Is it possible to replay on amazing training? Yes, there will be in YouTube, there will be, and in the group, there will be a replay of this. So you can see it again. My boyfriend has hay flu. He sneezes and has watery eyes when it comes from outside. Is bee pollen and drink aloe the good thing to do? Or do you have other tips? Well, drinking aloe, of course, but what you need to do actually, you need to take the bee pollen and forever greens. And you should actually start 3 months before the pollen season starts. And it works very good. But remember, when you take bee pollen greens, start with a quarter first if you get an allergic reaction, and then you can take it up. So you, in the end, you should take 2 morning and night of each. So that's a good way to do. Also, if you're allergic to cats, for example, it works as well. What can I use for sunburn? You use aloe first or aloe jelly, aloe gel. Ingvild see, I use hand soap on my rosacea skin, but I feel very dry in periods. I also use activator, propolis, alpha in periods. Is hand soap the best cleanser for me? Yes, if you have a lot of rosacea, I definitely say hand soap is the best for you. But I will maybe use balancing toner instead of activator. And you can use alpha E, and propolis is perfect. And you can try the moisturizing serum. Try it, because it's moisturizing. It's not active in that way. You can try it. What does propolis cream do? Propolis cream is for very dry skin. It moisturizes, but it also has propolis inside, which is antibacterial. So it's a very good cream for everything. That's, if you have any form for problem with the skin, it's very good. The way to take forever focus, you take forever focus in the morning, 3 pills in the morning. Can we use scrub daily? No, don't use scrub daily. You will overactivate your skin. It's too much. 2 to 3 times a week you use scrub. Can you use about R3 factor and the difference with EpiBlanc, please? They have nothing to do. It's like, again, comparing bananas to apples. EpiBlanc is a product for brown marks and spots on the face. R3 factor is a fruit acid cream, which speeds up the cell renewal. So they don't have anything to do with each other. R3 factor is really, really good if you've been in the sun and have really tired skin, or if you've been sick and have gray and tired skin. It's good together with alpha E factor to do like a cure for 2 weeks at night before you go to bed. EpiBlanc you use directly on the spots to bleach them. So it's nothing to do with each other. What's our best for warts on face and neck? You need to go to pharmacy and get something to freeze them, or acid to take them away. We have no products for warts. Can a person with high blood pressure take Forever Lithium Plus? If not, what is the reason? Some of the high blood pressure, they should take RG Plus, because that is vasodilating, so it lowers the blood pressure. Lithium has nothing to do with the blood pressure, so it's not going to help. Grete, focus, are there any known results if you have had a stroke? No, it's not a medication, so it's not tested for that. Try. What is the best for various veins? to go to the plastic surgeon. You can't really, it's difficult because you can't really do anything. You can try with the heat lotion. Can we use avocado soap for a newborn baby? Yes, you can. Or the hand soap. Which of our products are good for afro hair, as curly hair need extra moisture? Afro hair is really good to use aloe gel, as the jelly, or also alpha E factor you can use on afro hair. I know what's coming, but I can't say. There will be something good for you in time. What will you use for stretch mark? I already said that. I will list the teenage pack before I go off. Are our products equally meant for black skin, which is stronger and thicker than white thin skin? And can you just use them more? Yes, Jenny. As I said, I have Mediterranean skin, which is thick as well. But yes, this is a global brand that's made for all skin types. And usually it means that you just use it the same way. But yes, for example, you can use restoring cream morning and night, and you wouldn't be overstimulated. But it works perfectly for black skin as well. What is the best for black skin? It depends on what is your result. Do you want anti-aging? You use Infinite. Do you have normal skin or fluctuating skin? You use the Sonia skincare. So the black skin can use everything like the white skin. Best to reduce blackheads, aloe scrub or smooth exfoliator. Either one, the one you like the best. Both work. The training will be in YouTube. What age to start to use scrub? And you said for children, eczema is old Sonia Cocoa Moisturizing Cream good. So Cocoa's moisturizing. Okay, start to use scrub. Depends on, you know, if you got like a teenage skin and so on, you can use scrub. You use scrub when you need it. When you start getting pimples, you can start using scrub. This is for children with eczema is old. Now I said when they did research on children eczema, they realized what fatty acids they were missing. And these fatty acids are inside the Sonia Deep Moisturizing Cream. But if you have a dry body, I would use moisturizing cream or aloe lotion or propolis cream. You can take propolis cream with first spray, so it's easier to spread out. What can I use for dark eye circle? You use Awakening Eye Cream. That has a dual effect also on dark circles. I have a customer with really dry and hard skin as his feet. What should I do? Well, if he has really, Kenneth, he needs to take a foot bath first. And then you need to rasp away all the hard skin. And then you give it aloe peeling, aloe scrub on it. And then you put on propolis cream. You can also do a face mask where you take heat lotion and jelly and put it on with a plastic bag and a sock on it. And then you dry it off and you put on propolis cream, and he will have feet like a dream. What was it more here? There's a lot of questions. What's this? Okay, there's a lot here. Okay, I think most of these, I think I answered all the questions. If I missed someone's question, please write it now and I will answer it. Otherwise, I think I'm through. I hope you all learned something, and I hope you all get just a part of the passion I have for our products. We do have, we have amazing products, and I think, I'm going to close this. And I think there's products for everybody in here. So you just, experience, experiment and try. Nothing bad can happen. It can't be wrong, Like me, I used restoring cream for my hair because I had nothing else, and it was amazing. And it was like an eye opener. So, products can be used many times. Our products, I remember I saw a question in the chat about if it was natural products or not. The ingredients are natural. The ingredients are organic, but when you put them in a laboratory, it becomes chemical. And this is every product on earth that's in a tube. It's chemical because it's been in a laboratory. There are no natural products on earth out in the shops. The only natural is if you make it yourself off of coffee grinds, for example, as a scrub, or you take avocado and honey as a mask. That's natural, but it won't last 2 hours and it goes dark, and then 12 hours you start to mold, you know. So all the products that are in tubes, every brand on earth, that's chemical, even though ingredients are natural and the ingredients are from botanical, for example, it goes into a laboratory to be used. I hope that's answer enough for you. Well, thank you so much for spending your Sunday with me. It was a pleasure to share, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, see trainings there, and rewatch this training if you need to rewatch it. It's good. It's always nice to hear it several times. Have a lovely day out there, and thank you so much for listening. Bye.